the kids were so happy to see Daddy. Like my son, if at any time during this broadcast, my son is beating down the door, that's why, you know.
Hey, Ralphie, do you have your Wi-Fi on your phone right next to your computer? There's a slight delay.
A slight?
Yeah.
Ralphie's got that 90s.
He looks like a ghost right now.
Yeah,
The ghost of TFCon that never was in 2019.
And now Ralphie's internet got smacked by a bitch.
yeah.
Oh God.
Shit.
It's not actually Ralphie, it's Mystique.
My
posing
phone's
as him.
probably my
Nice T-painting.
for like over.
Yo, it sounds like his computer's going through like.
It's like everything is going through.
Man, I wish I had a voice machine, dude.
I just got like 30 notifications in one shot.
Just want to
Holy
let you
shit.
know, man, those hot singles, they're not really ready to meet you in your area.
Yeah. Right.
Be lucky,
Oh, hell.
you'd be lucky if you leave that with hot shingles.
Yeah. Right. Oh Jesus.
Here we go. Tinder, Grinder,
There you go.
Christian singles.
Just stick with Grinder.
Farmers only.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is gonna be fucking wild. This
Hard
slight
to ever get
delay.
rejected in Grinder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, man, if you want, I can give myself a slight delay, too.
I just.
I ain't got nothing at home.
You still got some of those left?
Would you like to play a game? Your show usually runs about 3 hours, but I'm only good for 2.
This is gonna be fun.
Can you wrap it up before I
This is
become
going to be
incoherent?
fun.
Dude, that was like when you guys were in town.
I actually found out that that legal shit that they sell down here actually does work, which is amazing. I had no idea.
Mm.
I always thought it was like a giant con, like the CBD stuff.
Oh yeah. No, I mean it works down here too, but just the experience going into DC and dude, it was kind of like going to high school and like you went to meet somebody in a parking lot and it was all like sketchy. You're looking around and shit. It's
Yeah,
kind of
he
like
was
when we went
profiling
in
us.
DC.
He was like profiling us too. He didn't think it was us. He like looking around for like anybody else but us. He's got Loretta and Bethany in the back of the car.
Yeah, then Justin and I in the front.
Yeah, he's looking
Dude, this-
around. He's got like a $400 bag of edibles. He's like, Justin? Yeah, that's me. That's my drug. Bring my shit.
Yeah, it was funny because we went to go get like edibles and
We didn't
gummies
buy
and
it.
shit like that.
We didn't buy them though. We bought music.
Oh yeah. In DC, there's a workaround, so you can't buy edibles. You have to buy music. Yeah.
So like in the bag was like a little card that had a UPC code that when you clicked it, it took him to his Hot Fire album or whatever he's working on.
Yeah, whatever the flavor of the month was. Oh,
I don't
wait.
know. It's my new favorite album now. I don't know what it is.
Is
I
it?
really liked it.
Oh my
I'm
God.
sorry, Samson.
Yeah. Like this stuff's not like, this isn't like knock you out craziness, but they do work. You know?
Yeah.
Of course, you could always eat 2 of them and just time travel like I do.
But do they also have a palsy phase or a, I don't know, no movement whatsoever phase like Quaaludes?
I don't know. I've never done that before.
Okay.
No.
I don't know from experience, but I knew somebody that did. Anyway.
I have this one friend.
Like I only
This one friend at band camp.
I only ever had a little bit of weed, like when I was in Chicago. Those were edibles. It was chocolate, but otherwise I never had anything.
Is it legal in Germany?
No.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, really? How is it legal in Virginia but not Germany of all fucking places? Like,
Yeah, I had to talk with your contact about the Kiki oil about that yesterday about Germany. Germany can be a little bit anal about everything. So I believe it's
I've seen that movie.
I believe it's actually free for the medicinal sector. So if you got something like a green star or anything, that's probably it. But otherwise, it's not legal. They try for years to get it legal.
Wait, they have medicinal where you are too?
What do you have?
So wait, they have medicinal there?
Of course.
Okay, I didn't know. Like if you get sick, I didn't know.
In some portions we're quite ahead, and in some we're like totally backwards. But that's actually where we're on par. So
I think a lot of Europe it's legal, right?
A lot of what?
Europe, like a lot of Europe, it's legal.
Netherlands is 100% legal. Like
I don't even know where that is. I went to school here.
Yeah. But Netherlands, they got coffee shops, and that's everything they do. Like when people are actually living at the border to the Netherlands, they just walk over there, grab it, and bring it right over there. There was a big kind of a raid at one border at one point. So that's
I'd get lost there. They wouldn't find me for days, dude.
Yo, why is it Ralphie's image right now? It was stuck. Did you see it? It looked like he was like the guy. You look like the guy at the bodega that looked like somebody was wasting his time. Like
no, he looked like no. I felt like for a second he was staring at me from the side of a milk carton, dude.
You know, quite honestly,
okay, that's the image of the week. All of us on a milk carton, like. Yeah. Have you seen those?
That picture reminded me more of Super Mario World, where, like when Mario was all like blocks. That's how Ralphie just looked.
Oh yeah. All right, fuck it. Let's get into it. We're already 6 minutes or so in. Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Jason Library on The Nerds Have Spoken. It's been a couple weeks here. How you guys doing this week? Tim, how are you?
I am okay-ish. I would say, like, fine in health and everything, but like the last 2 weeks have been a little crazy. Last Saturday, I thought, what the fucking hell went wrong? Like, I don't know who actually knew about this, but my cat had to get one toe amputated because I don't even know what happened. Like, it was last Saturday. I was here in my room packing orders, and I heard some commotion from the back, some rattling, some rambling, whatever. And I go back there, and I see her lying on the bed, and she's like really like, "Mo, mo." I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like,
is that what German cats sound like?
Mostly, yeah. We're all bitching and moaning, even the cats. So she's lying there. Overall, it looks normal. I pick her up, go with her to a living room, sit her on me. It looks fine. She's starting to get more silent. She's going down from me onto the couch and lies down, and all of a sudden I see her paw, her right hind paw, is totally covered in blood. And I'm like, what the fuck did you do? And one toe, like the outer toe, was actually fucking loose, like really hanging from a thread. Like that was super fucking loose. Yeah, it looked. That's also where my stomach kind of turned. Like that was bad. So, long story short, I phoned my dad. We wanted to get to the graveyard and everything, and instead of that, we first drove over to the vet. And first evaluation was, yeah, that's a deep cut, even cut a tendon. Yeah, so we went through the fair and went a few flowers for graveyard, went eating and all that, and 3 hours later I drove over there and they showed me the X-ray, and it seemed like that paw wasn't even cut; it was 100% fractured. That was a fucking puzzle.
Oh, what the
How in the world
fuck?
did that happen to a cat?
I don't know, man. I don't know. And the one beside it even got broken one place too. So
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so there was no way that this would ever be grow back together. So they had to. It would be all crooked and everything. She would be lame and everything. So she had to.
Oh, we got a variant. Sorry, Tim.
We got a variant. So So they cut that down, and they wrapped her whole leg, and this is pissing her off. She's always like shaking her leg and everything, and this cost me a pretty penny. So, but she's good overall. Like the week was okay. First 2 nights she slept with me in my bedroom, and those were rough nights, but she wanted to be with Dad. So that was okay then. And now she took her medication like a champ, no problem. She's walking around pretty much almost no problem. So I don't think there will be any problem once the bandage is off. And yeah, the week overall, yeah, I'm certified unemployed now. So yeah, only YouTube and doing the boxes and applying myself on the job market, and I will have to see how I make my hobby now work. So happy for all the people that still loan me their shit so I can review that. That's still on time and everything. So yeah, interesting times ahead, but at least healthy, and Cat is on the mend. So that was mine.
God damn! Like, how are we gonna follow up from that? Holy shit!
Yeah, you better come around with something good.
All right, Vendetta. How was your week?
Well, I had to switch devices because my computer went completely broken.
Are you variant 1 or 2?
I am TVA variant number 2.
Who does number 2 work for? What? Oh, never mind.
In this reality, I am number 2, employed by the bathroom.
Sanitation, huh?
Yeah, there you go. This week, let's see. I got in this week from Puerto Rico late this week. Mom is doing better. I guess relative to how better is. I'm very likely going to have to go back, in the next couple of weeks. But I did have some time to breathe. My kids were ecstatic to see Daddy, and my son has not left my side.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he's. I'm actually surprised he's not trying to beat the door down to this room to get in here and torture you guys. But he hasn't left my side, and it's been good. We went out to the playground yesterday. We did some cool stuff. I opened up all my haul boxes, and there was a bunch of stuff here. A lot of it was for them, but it was a good ending to a very, 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 very stressful month and a half.
Good. Now, so I'm going to warn everybody now. So if you see a random kid on a tricycle, like Ralphie's going to turn his video off real quick. Just FYI.
My son is into voyeurism.
Yeah.
So,
oh no.
My son is into voyeurism. So there will be very good possibility there might be a little chance of a random white child butt, floating around the room somewhere. So
I don't want to stall you, man, but I feel like your kid has issues like voyeurism, sadism. He rips figures to pieces.
Oh no!
What else might come?
Yeah.
Wow, Wolf is here.
Wolfie, what up?
So speaking of Wolf, how was your week, dude? Came in right in time. He's like, fuck, I'm not ready to talk.
No. Wow, I was not here all week. I was in Utah, in Virginia.
Arkansas? Arkansas?
No. You in Arkansas, dude. I swear to God.
I'm gonna do that forever.
No, it was fine. I don't know. Where are we, Jason? I'm confused.
Retrocon.
You're literally just dropping in the intros.
Yeah, and then Retrocon happened, and we were not recording because we're tired, and now we're here, and I'm still tired. And high.
Yeah.
Wait, you're tired and high, or tired and hello?
Hi. No, hello. Hello.
There you go. All right.
You can combine that also with.
We were talking. You missed a whole conversation on edibles.
Sure I did.
He's like, oh shit.
I hate when I miss the beginning. Yeah, here we are. I'm sure we're going to talk about Retrocon. Jason,
Oh,
you
yeah.
talk about that?
Yeah, we'll talk about it. So was that it for your week?
Yeah.
It's Sunday the 3rd, if you don't know.
God.
It's October 3rd, it's Sunday. We're in America.
Yeah, right.
Well, most of us are.
All right, so Coco,
I vote
how was
for
your
a
week?
rename. I vote for a rename on Wolf, like something like, I don't know, Mace Max Confuse a lot or something like that. Because he looks like.
God, that was loud.
Well, this week was kind of boring, but the week before was kind of adventurous. Like the week we had a break.
A Tinder date gone right, or
On Friday, I was, my parents decided to tell me late that Dad had to go through a procedure.
uh-oh.
And he got it done. Like a hose had to be removed and replaced. And so I kicked it with him on Friday night, and then the next day, I went to a Kiss concert at night.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw that. That looked awesome.
That was the first time I've been in a rock concert in a long, if ever, time. Like
That's
a real
great.
rock concert, because like I've been to Chicago and Daryl Hall and Oates, but I don't really consider them like rock quite.
Rock,
Kiss is
right?
Rock, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I've been to a Demi Lovato concert 5 years ago, but I don't know if that's really rock. So
I thought Kiss did like their last tour like a year or two ago. And they're still
Dude.
doing it. They're still doing it.
Dude,
I
your
saw it
roommate.
too. I
Yeah,
saw
did
it.
you?
I
Did
saw
you?
it.
I'm gonna have to do like a little blurt out as he goes by. No, it's all right. At first, I saw the door open. I just saw like it just opened. I was like, dude, his house is haunted.
Somebody broke into your house.
Oh my god, 3 times. All right, so that's 3. We'll keep a count on that. How many times? So was that it? Was that it for the rest of your week?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right,
Kiss.
Linett, how was your week?
I worked all of it. It was great.
Nice.
I did nothing cool. I did. You know what? I did take my wife to Ren Fair last weekend. That's why I didn't make it to Retrocon. Well, part of it.
Nice.
Anyway. So it's like, it was our anniversary, and I always drag her to stuff I want to do. So I finally took her to something she wanted to do.
What did you dress up as?
An alcoholic.
Oh.
Well, that's not different from any other day. I mean,
Yeah, but I had like oh god, what do you call that? Middle Ages attire on.
oh yeah.
I was wearing a pair of underpants on my head.
Dude, is that what that was?
All right.
That's what it looks like. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, dude, why are you wearing boxers on your head? Like,
No, I don't know. I guess people a long time ago had a lot of hair because they hadn't invented scissors yet or something. Like, I don't have any hair, so I didn't really need it, but I wore it anyways. I
that's
think it's
awesome.
where it's like a big bag thing. You stick it on your head, and like you can stuff a whole chicken in that son of a bitch, like literally a whole chicken.
Did
So,
you
like, I don't-
stuff a turkey leg in there?
No, I just tried to keep it out of my face. Although I did keep my shiny head from getting sunburned.
Nice. I was trying to see, did Loretta post that picture? It was
Yeah, it's
somewhere.
on there somewhere. Yeah, it's on there somewhere.
I'm trying to see if she has it, and I'll pop it up so we can see
They
it.
had mead there, so I drank a lot of mead like in the morning, and then I was like trying to just recover all afternoon. It was a good time though.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I don't do a whole lot. I live in the middle of nowhere, so there ain't a whole lot to do.
Nice. Oh shit, I guess that is me. I just fucked up the rotation. That's all right.
Justin, are you banned from Twitter or Facebook?
Yeah, I'm still banned from Facebook.
What?
I've been on Facebook a week in the last 2 months. They keep banning me.
What?
What did you do?
All right, did you see? Basically, I was on one of Maya's posts, and like, you know, she's already getting harassed by people from overseas. And like, so this dude was like, "Oh, you too much woman for me, or for most guys, but I handled it. Blah blah. Why you not message me back?" So I wrote, and he was all right. Look, I don't like like stereotypes, but this guy was like the stereotype. So like I said, show me Bob's and Vagine underneath of it, and I got a 30-day ban while the sexual harassment guy's still there.
What?
Yes.
That's Facebook, man.
That is so Facebook. That is
I got
so
robot
Facebook.
banned. And
You
the
got
first
profile
time-
banned.
The first time I got banned, remember, did any of y'all ever see that kid with the steak cake? Like the little middle school age kid with this had a cake made out of disgusting looking steak. And
Yeah.
No.
So like I saw that, and it was, I don't remember who posted it. It wasn't like I was on like a big channel. It was like one of my friends posted it, and I was like, if I go to Timmy's birthday party and there's a steak cake, I'm beating Timmy's ass at school the next week. And I got a ban for that. It was a threat of violence. Because, I'm gonna time travel into the past and beat up some kid at school. I mean, honestly, like Facebook's gotten really bad. Like both times I got banned, I shouldn't have got banned. It was stupid. Like I do push boundaries, but like I don't ever say anything on Facebook that should get banned.
Facebook has been the same the last month. I will say that.
I mean,
Dude, Walt just got banned just like the other day or something for nothing. I mean, he was probably going live playing Tupac or something like that, but you never know. I mean,
Facebook needs to get their shit together anyhow, because you have all.
so I found Captain
Whoa.
Underpants.
Yeah.
That's a fancy head.
Yeah, it is.
But,
Yeah, you guys look great, man. I wish we could have made it.
Yeah, it's awesome. Well, you'll have to come some other time. I just hope it's not the same weekend next year at Retrocon.
that,
You know what though?
Yeah.
I found out.
fucking German LARP, live action role play. Quite honestly,
Yeah.
we got that over here everywhere.
Nice.
Lightning
I thought that whole
Lightning
place
bolt.
still looked like that.
Lightning
Ick in
bolt.
your head.
Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt.
You know what I
Oh,
did
God.
Buy that? You know what I did buy that was stupid? I bought like a $50 pen. There you go. There's that pen.
$50?
Can't see it 'cause-
That's what's up.
You can't see it because I got $20 camera.
It's
$50.
50. That's better be some pen.
Is that like
It's
a steampunk pen?
yeah, it's made out of wood. They carve them. It's got some like little stuff on it.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's
Oh, look
pretty
at that.
cool.
Look at the
And-
detailing.
And like just like the Middle Ages, it had like a was a 7.52 by 3.9,
black plate.
and on the end of it,
Yeah.
it's got
But
a
how
bullet
does
on
it,
the end of it.
how does the mine come out? Is it like steam powered or anything?
No, check it out. It's like it's got this little lever thing. The lever's kind of cool. It's like click.
It's like bolt action.
Yeah, it is
Okay,
bolt
cool.
action. Well, this is North Carolina. This is the only way we know how to work anything. It's either got to be semi-auto, auto, or bolt action, or we can't.
Okay, that could be interesting for Hans. Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
I love this state, but it's a little funny sometimes, man.
Mm. Oh my God.
Like, they haven't even decriminalized marijuana down here, but we got like 5,000 of these little like Delta 8 places. My town got one Walmart, and that's it. We got like 15 of them little CBD places down here.
And then you got Gravedigger.
We do got Gravedigger. He's down the road from me. He actually like
Mhm.
a mile and a half from me.
And you had that cool little pinball spot right
Yeah,
next to you.
the flippers,
That's pretty
yeah.
cool.
And all that's in Currituck. None of the cool shit's actually where people pay to go.
Yeah.
Hey, but
Oh.
fun fact, we actually had a Walmart not 30 miles away from me, like 10 years ago.
Is that the same Walmart near the Outer Banks that I went to?
Yeah, it's got to be. There's only
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
We're
Nice
supposed to
place.
get a Target. We're supposed to get a Target where the Kmart used to be, because Kmart's been out of business for like since COVID started, and they haven't even started building it yet.
Oh, Jesus.
Like it sucks because like our Walmart will run out of like essentials just from the tourists buying like everything else.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like I mean, you should have seen the toilet paper shit when that was going on. 'Cause, like, it's not, I live in a town of like 30. I think it's like 38,000 people, but we get like 250,000 visitors this year at a time.
Holy
And
Yeah.
shit.
Walmart is not
Yes, and
built
that
to
was the-
handle.
I was
that
the
many people.
only exotic creature in that entire time.
Oh, Jesus.
No, I know what you mean, man.
Exotic
Ugh.
creature.
Oh my
Yours gonna
God.
be a hood ornament.
That may be too much info. Yule the exotic creature.
You was gonna be a hood ornament. He was gonna be
The
stuffed on
exotic
somebody's
one.
wall.
He's going to be on that pirate
One
ship.
black dude in the beach. There's gotta be somebody other than me that has color here.
Maybe somebody's game room. There'll be a deer, like a full set of antlers, and then Yule stuff.
It's going to be a stuffed Yule holding a pot of himself, like.
Well, that's why
I think we named the show, and there's your image.
That's why I have to wear that big hat. If I get tan too much, it won't let me come back.
Oh God!
Could you imagine?
Jesus.
That was the first buck I ever shot, and that there, I don't know what the hell that is, but that looks pretty cool. It's Yule.
That's the first Coco I ever shot. Like,
Yeah, there you go.
It's
Oh my
Yule. I don't know
God.
what that is, but I thought it was pretty cool.
Rub his head, it's so smooth, way smoother than a bear.
oh Jesus! All right. My week was actually been nothing but work. I've been working long hours. Longer than usual. It's been pretty wild. Like I was working for a couple hours up until we started, so and then I'll be working for a few hours this evening. So other than that, obviously we got to go to Retrocon. What was it, last week?
I am fucking aching for a con. I want to go back to a con so bad.
All right, never mind. I had a joke going there, and I was like, should I say it? Should I not?
Do they
Like,
have
You
cons in
can,
Germany?
you can.
Do they have cons in Germany?
Yeah, of course.
Like Comic Cons? Okay.
Yeah, we got. If COVID is not around, we actually got tons of conventions.
Mm.
We got German Comic Con, where people like Sam Jones,
SnitzelCon.
no, not quite. Sam Jones was
Stereotype.
there, so Flash Gordon, almost the full cast of Z Nation was back there.
Oh wow!
There are a lot of people like Kevin Nash, and Goldust. They were at the German Comic Con in 2019. So yeah.
Like, they have like deep fried sauerkraut on a stick or something. We have like fried Oreos here.
If I should get some for you and send that over.
Wrapped with a sausage.
Maybe y'all's is good, but it ain't good by the time it gets here.
Yeah, no shit. Oh my God!
By the time it gets here, you know that grass that they put in the Easter baskets? That's what it tastes like.
Oh Jesus Christ!
No, it does not. No, it does not.
It's rehydrated. Oh my God!
On the word.
Well, I mean, sometimes you can throw a little vinegar on it, maybe.
Oh Jesus!
I mean, Robert D had just some sauerkraut on his plate. And
You
it
know,
was
I saw
weird.
it and I almost had an aneurysm not being able to post all the underneath of it.
Jesus!
I had to tell him how nasty the sauerkraut was, and I
full
couldn't.
with sauerkraut, and it looked like there was one fish stick poking out under it. I was like, "What kind of a plate is that?"
A fish stick?
It looked like a fish stick, but it wasn't. It was
No,
a pork chop.
it's like a single noodle because he's got to put a noodle in it or he can't eat it. Like what noodle?
It was like no, it was a weird plate, right? You had the plate, and then it was sauerkraut, and then you had noodles around it, and peas
And
on the
applesauce.
right corner, and then
Applesauce.
And then there was applesauce, right? That's also, and the pork chop all below that, and it looked like there was some fish stick poking under it.
The
But it
applesauce helps coat your third stomach so that the sauerkraut can digest.
Oh
You don't-
Jesus!
You don't need fucking applesauce. That's like for pussies. No.
I don't like applesauce. I don't eat it. I don't eat
Hey,
fruit.
man.
Fuck all
If
fruit.
RoboCop can eat applesauce,
No, that was baby.
Yo,
food.
I prefer the cinnamon applesauce. Fuck the regular. But anyway, other than that, my week was pretty fucking chill. Didn't do much except that. And then Retrocon, we had a pretty good time. Wolf, myself, what was it? Bethany, Crystal, Brink. Who else did we have there? Chuck,
Gort.
Jose, Gort. Trying to think who else.
Guys, I can't wait to see
Chuck
them
was
again.
there. Did you say Chuck?
Yeah, we said Chuck. Oh, Bishop was there. Trying to think who else. Kincaid, Vanessa.
Stuff.
Nice.
Hung from 215 and all the
Nice.
regulars were there.
I ain't seen Hung since NJCC like
Yeah,
a couple years ago.
it was good to hang out with him last week. It's been a while.
Yeah, good dude. I met him for the first time.
Mike is
Like the toy guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
half a good dude. That's for sure.
yeah. He's so it was pretty good time. We kind of hung around, walked around the convention. I've got some miscellaneous pictures.
What you did there, Jay?
Oh, gee.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
I missed
either.
it too at first. I'm like, oh.
Must have had to be there.
Yeah, something like that. No, but we had a pretty good time. It was fun. Trying to think. Well, obviously, the best thing of the night. Well, let's start talking about the convention first, Wolf. Like, actually, before we get into it, and halls and all that other stuff.
Justin, do you know what time it is?
It's time to get fucked up. I mean, wrong show. Fuck.
Yeah. Fuck everybody. No, I'm just kidding. Oh man. Yeah.
Either answer would be unacceptable.
Yeah, either way, that was awesome. It was probably one of the best ones. Oh Jesus, wrong show.
Every show I do, man. It don't matter if it's my own show or not.
So do you want to do halls first, and then we'll get into talking about the convention and stuff like that, because that'll be like a little bit.
That'll work for me.
All right, fuck it.
Rest of the gang.
Let's go with our guest, Mr. Linett. What'd you get for the
Around
week?
like a deck of cards and shit.
Right?
That's pretty cool. So let's see. All right, I ain't got much lately, man, because MP's been kind of slow, and I'm not into like a lot of the stuff that's coming out right now. I got this guy because I'll always.
No.
Oh, we just got that also.
Yeah, it don't matter what size it is. If they make one, I'll buy it, and then it disappears in my house. There you go. It's shiny. And while we were on our little trip, I went to a flea market in Baltimore, and after the ambulance picked me up off the ground, I ended up finding these guys. I found you know who these are?
Oh, biker mice
Yeah,
from Mars,
biker
right?
mice.
I found all three.
That's freaking cool.
That's pretty badass.
That's a first. I don't think you've ever had these on the show before.
Yeah, and then
Holy shit, they even had articulated arms back then. Look at that.
dude,
Holy.
look at this. Look at the ball joints in the shoulder, man. Look at this mess. It's like
Is that a 90s thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like
Yeah.
1993,
Don't you know biker mice?
95? Hang on, if I wasn't
Don't you
blind,
know biker mice?
I never
yeah,
watched
Biker
it.
Mice from Mars.
I
Yeah.
know,
Wow.
but never watched it.
Like
Yeah, they never made
much-
anything
much
else.
the-
Look at it.
Pretty much the same time slot as gargoyles, essentially.
Yeah, they
Mhm.
were on near each
Yeah.
other, and then I got the Lonely Ranger. I think he was a bad
Nice.
guy, so I don't remember him. But according to the guy that charged me $10 for him, he's very rare. So. And then I got Scorponok.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
I really like him. I just wish he was a little bigger, because I'm gonna try and put him on the MP shelf, but I think he's gonna have to stay as a.
Well,
Scorpion.
someone is releasing an upgrade set. Just saying.
Like what?
Yeah.
Make it bigger?
Ooh.
Yeah, like the thighs bigger and stuff, or longer, so that way he's taller and stuff.
Oh, nice. I mean, it's a really good figure. I got kind of mad because I was like, "Where's the B bullet?" And then I realized it was in the bottom of the box.
Oh.
If you get one, don't throw the cardboard out thinking they forgot it, because I almost did.
Oh shit.
It's on the back inside on the bottom, but he's I don't know if you guys got him. He's a good figure.
I like the colors on it. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, the bottom is kind of a mess because his leg kind of tucks up there and he sits on it.
I see his
Stares at-
face. Hi.
Mm.
Yeah, he stares at his junk the whole time.
Oh, living
And,
the dream there.
and you saw the $50 pin, and I did find a Viacon for $30. That's just about $30 under market, so I bought one of those too. Whew. And then I got these gummies. That was pretty cool.
They're not the ones that make you shit, right? The big ones in the bag. Yeah.
The sugar free.
Yeah, it looks like a little turd though.
What the fuck?
He's not wrong.
I mean,
Yeah.
It's got to taste like sauerkraut. Otherwise,
No, it don't taste like sauerkraut.
okay.
Actually, I don't know what does it smell like. It smells like candy. I don't know what it smells like. It's like anything.
It looks like one of those like candy orange slices that have been sitting around for like a couple years and just got hard and.
That's what it's supposed to be.
Oh, is it?
They're actually pretty chewy. I ate one the other day. They're pretty good.
He's like, here, I'll eat one now.
No, I was gonna say, you want to put the show on a timer and see how long it takes to take hold?
I mean, I'm looking at a timer on the top left. Like,
you got like 2 hours before I'm gonna get y'all permanently banned off the air.
I can still edit it.
Yeah.
But then nothing of the show is left.
Oh my god!
Oh, you start sliding out of the chair, we'll know it's working.
Right. He'll pull a Brammer. So is that the rest of your haul for the week?
Yeah, pretty much.
Nice.
I got a graphics card, but I'm gonna scalp it.
There you go. Oh my god. Wolfie, what'd you get?
See, gosh, where to start?
Did I just see a tattoo on your thumb there?
I got NPM 12 Prime.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's a good
So-
figure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's really big.
He's about what is he the size of MP10 or
Yeah.
Is that-
He's a little taller, actually. I thought,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Is
I
that
mean,
from
he
the
looks.
Bumblebee movie?
yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, got a
Oh, he
couple
looks cool.
upgrade kits coming for him. He's gonna look pretty good.
Oh, did you get those links I sent you?
I got the one, yeah.
Nice.
Then I got some other cool stuff. We got Tila.
Oh,
Tila.
that's
You remember when those two nerds fought over that little tiny Tila, and they both went on to brag about it on Facebook?
Mhm.
No, I
That's an
don't.
expensive piece. That's
Huh?
a really expensive piece.
Tila.
We got Man at Arms,
Men at Arms.
Nice.
good piece. And
looks
then
actually cool.
Glass
He's a
Slime.
man in tights.
We got Beast Man.
Ooh, I love that one.
Here,
Yeah.
I'm Beast Man.
Who do you think hits harder, Fisto or Man at Arms?
What's that?
Who do you
He
think
said harder and fisto in the
who
same
hits
sentence.
harder and deeper, Fisto or Man at
Fisto.
Arms?
Fisto.
Definitely.
For
I'd say
sure.
Man at Arms because he has a daughter. Oh wait.
God.
I don't mean it.
And we were worried about
Okay.
Justin.
Okay, let me
Speaking
rephrase.
of this band, yeah, thanks.
Ah.
This is the last episode, guys.
All right. Guys,
Let
I
me
really
let me
enjoyed it.
rephrase this.
You have to be here when you got cancer.
Cast of the Nerds have spoken. Do not condone all of the views.
Especially what Jason says. Fuck him.
Dude, though.
Justin's like, holy fuck, this is.
Terrible.
That is not what I meant, but you took it that way.
You know what? I almost feel like this is TKO all over again. Anybody got a picture of a speculum we can put up on the screen?
Oh god. I meant sleeping. Sleeping with somebody to have Tila. You know that. Never mind. Anyway, go ahead.
Move.
How do I follow that up?
Can you guys
Jesus
hear me?
Christ.
Can you guys hear me or am I silent?
Shout
No,
out to
we heard you, but like you were talking the same time as Jason.
yeah, like Jason said something. We had to.
He's louder than you.
Hang on 1 second. All right. I'm
What'd you
sorry. I
say,
just
Tim?
try it now, Tim.
I hear myself fine. I don't know about you.
Okay,
guys.
your mic volume was down. I just adjusted it to go higher. So
Okay, gotcha.
Anyway, shout out to Eric E Prom for the classics. Jason. It's got the Retrocon stuff. Got some cool stuff there. We got a Cybertronics free shirt. That's fun.
Nice. That's
Nice.
cool.
hell
That's
yeah.
cool. That's cool.
We got a shirt from Mike Kincaid, Truck Norris.
Oh, I love that shirt.
That's cool.
I'm getting to where like half my shirts are his.
Speaking of hung from 215 toys, 215 toys, he gave me a sweet deal on this piece.
Oi.
Oh, nice.
Hoodlum.
It's a,
You're welcome.
yeah, I wasn't gonna buy it, but I was surrounded by enablers.
Yeah.
He's a good figure though, man. He's way better than the MP.
There's a fun story behind it, the way it turned out, so it was pretty good.
I try to be your voice of reason, but I'm not around enough.
There you go. I needed you. Hey, remember Boglins? I do.
Boglins are
Boglin.
so cool.
What?
Oh man,
Yes.
What the fuck are Blopkins?
I remember
Pumpkin.
those.
Boglins used to be a late 80s, early 90s toy.
Like hand puppets.
Boglins,
They-
yeah.
Okay, that's something we didn't get apparently.
Yes, I got one of those.
Y'all never had those?
You could put like your hand in here like this, and then you put your fingers in their arms. You can move it all around and shit. It was pretty cool back in the day.
I know what a fucking hand puppet is, but we didn't have those.
You can also take it and stick it in the microwave for a couple minutes and put a bunch of
just for
lotion
the
inside of it.
puppet's sake, I hope girls didn't do it this way.
There's okay. This is fun edit.
Oh my god! Oh Jesus! It started. Wolf's like, oh god, what am I getting myself into this week?
No, he's trying to make sure he remembers that. He's writing it down with his
Anyway,
It's got to be water-based to delete the rubber.
Oh Jesus! All right, Wolf, go ahead, continue.
I had a friend tell me that.
I got a G1 chain claw.
Nice.
That's actually cool as shit.
It's
Yeah,
a
that
bear
is cool.
robot inside a bear shell, pretending to be a bear. Isn't that crazy?
We know who's the bear in that relationship.
And then I got a really cool piece here. I also got a scorpion up, but mine looks a little bit different than yours.
Oh, you got the big
Oh,
one.
cool.
Hey, nice.
Oh, that's the G1 one.
Vintage.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite.
I got a really good deal on all this. This was a really sweet deal. Could not pass it up. It's in great
Is
condition.
that the G1?
It sure is.
Did you get that at Retrocon or was that
did.
like a nice?
Nice.
Yeah, found that for really good price. I was really.
Is it complete? Like all the chrome's good and stuff?
Yeah, he got all his bits and pieces. He's got his stickers. He's nice and tight.
Freaking berries.
Yeah, he is.
I was holding my tongue on that one, but somebody else said it. So
You're welcome for that low hanging fruit. And that's all I got. So
Nice.
I love G1 Scorpion.
Wow.
That's actually a fun figure to mess with too.
all right, let's follow Tim K. Oh wait, he's texting.
I don't know. I was actually killing a lot of notifications. I don't know. I just turned off my phone. No, I don't have too much. I got a little souvenir from my dad, a little Swiss Army knife from the
Oh,
East.
cool.
Nice.
He went to the biggest German island which is called Rügen. I believe American or Latin is called Ruja, something like that.
Mm.
So maybe Google that. Then I got myself a PC controller because why not? I have the Teccom 2029 demo on my PC, so I wanted to have. I can't do that keyboard and mouse shit. I just can't. And for a haul, I just really got immediately ahead of the show. Barely a haul; it's more of a digital haul. I was able to download Resident Evil 1.5, the prototype of Resident Evil 2. That's all over the internet ever since it got known that it was scrapped. I don't know, 40, 50, 60, somewhat % in development. And ever since back then, the vanilla version of that got actually leaked onto the interwebs, and the community behind Resident Evil is patching open-ended over the years. And I got through that through a YouTube tutorial, and it worked. It turned up, and I was actually playing 1.5. So that is that is actual bucket list. And
I gotta find that. That's cool. Yeah.
that is super fucking cool. Like it looks in parts, it looks the same, like Leon S. Kennedy and stuff, but in others, like the police department is so different.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
not an overhauled museum like in Resident Evil 2, but it actually looks like a police department, but it loses the personality of the actual from Resident Evil 2. So wonder how far I can actually play that. I can actually collect guns. I can collect different other things. There are now riddles in it because the vanilla version didn't have riddles in it. It crashed a lot, like when the boss fights turned up with the zombie gorillas, codenamed Eliminators, and also the Birkin 1.5, but that's now all in there. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe gonna do a let's play in a few days to say let's look around. Let's fuck around Resident Evil 1.5. So
Stream it.
I got an interesting question. So where did you first play Resident Evil? Like how
Where?
did you play it the first time? Yeah. How and on what did you play it on?
At home, my old children's room on the PlayStation 1, original Resident Evil 1.
Nice.
That was the one. I didn't bug around with Silent Hill. I closed the curtains and I played Resident Evil 1, and I was actually also able to get Resident Evil 2, the original, from retail back when it was released. It was out there for 3 or 4 days, and then it got banned in Germany.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Damn.
And fully banned. You were not able to get it anywhere. And I was in on PlayStation big time back then, and I know, and I knew it got released, and I was in that store is actually closed for I don't know how many years now. And back then I was able to get my dad's ID, and I was able to buy it with that. So and I also got that copy over here. So
now, how old were you when you walked in with your dad's ID?
Well, not 18, I can tell you that. So
he's like, sir, you don't have a beard and you're not 47. Like, I don't know. Like,
no, but you were actually allowed to buy games where if you're younger, if you got the ID of your significant other, or if he accompanies you. So
oh, okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and the rating over here is different too. You do all the stuff with M and T and R. We do that with numbers. We had back then, we had 18 full age, but there was also at the time a higher version from 21 when you are allowed to drink booze. So 21 was even higher in terms of violence. That never pretty much changed anything, but yeah, you were able to get that shit if your parents were good with it, essentially.
Nice.
Yeah, I tricked my mom into buying me Doom for the Sega Saturn.
Oh God.
Which was literally the worst way to play it, but damn it, I had actually played Resident Evil on the Saturn.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, but that was fucking cool, man. Like Resident Evil 1.5, putting that in, and it played the same with the controller. So that's fucking cool. I'm gonna go and play the shit out of that.
Did you get the nostalgic, giddy feeling when you were playing it?
Dude, quite honestly, I was watching the video. I was doing everything like the guy told everybody in the video to. There's this one part that he wasn't allowed to show, which is to get the BIOS file for the old PlayStation, which was the SCPH5500. And that I had to search for myself, but I got the right file because I actually fired up the emulator. He put us through a few settings, and then I fired up the ROM, and it started with the PlayStation sound. I was sitting here.
That's pretty cool.
I was getting fucking goosebumps. Like my hair was standing up in the neck because we got that PlayStation 1 sound, and then there was Biohazard, because they weren't allowed to call it over here they call it Resident Evil, and on your side they call it Resident Evil. In Japan it's Biohazard. So it got never finalized over, like I said, 50, 40, 60 somewhere %. So it was still Biohazard. So technically this is the first Biohazard I ever played. So
nice.
That's cool. That's super cool. Really happy about that.
All right, Ralphie, what'd you get?
Wow.
Tim, I like your shirt.
Yeah.
Well,
thank you.
It's cool. Let's see. I'll start at the beginning. The first week I left to PR, I got this big son of a bitch.
Ew.
Nice.
I gotta say, I'm not that crazy about it. I already have a third-party upgrade kit coming for it.
My man.
You got this for me because I canceled mine.
These big old gaps, right? Like I don't know what the hell the story is, and then all these like fitment, these little fitment issues over here. Like yeah.
Would you still buy it? Would you still buy it if you could go around again?
Probably not, and
I skipped it. Yeah.
For so many,
I skipped it also.
I had it on pre-order and I said no.
For all the other figures that they have in that price range and that scale, this is so much like less impressive.
I just wanted the arc. I don't even care about the robot. I just wanted.
I wanted it for the arc mode.
Holes in the side of it, man.
Yeah, I got a kit coming for it to cover that up and try to like make it a little
Man,
aesthetically
like,
better.
I feel
just
like-
cut
I
a
feel like
banana in half and stuff half a banana.
Good call. Hey, but on a serious note, I feel like with this thing, there's so much potential lost. Like they could easily do a last Autobot from the Marvel G1 comics, and that I would may pick up. But this one, from right out of the box, there's so much potential lost. That's the worst Titan out there.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I agree. I agree 100%. I also was able to snatch up some videos here. I got the Japanese collection.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
hell yeah.
yeah,
I
that's
have
cool.
that set.
That's cool as
Yeah.
hell.
That's the best.
The Victory, Super God Master Force, and Headmaster set, all
Nice.
dubbed,
Nice.
all in English. The Optimus Prime voice is weird.
Wait, you have the English dubs,
Hey,
not
yes.
the subs? Oh, I've never heard the dubs.
Hey,
I heard
if you
the
Yeah.
if you
All dubs
if
are
you think the
legendary.
dub on that is weird, you do not want to watch the German dub of Transformers the movie. I tell you that.
It's just like the regular one. It just sounds angry, right?
No, there are actually two versions out there. They did one in the back and they couldn't find this anymore, and then they released it on the down low and did another dub, and that sounds even worse. They
What are we gonna
they-
do now?
they don't say laser beak, they say laser back.
Laserback.
Is that
Yeah.
the one where
That's my
Blaster's
stripper
called
name.
Billy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
What?
Billy. It's Billy and what's
then-
the other one?
And then
Blaster is Billy.
Soundwave becomes New Soundwave. That one was funny.
Yeah.
Oh, that dub is legendary.
I also got some on the video tip. Everybody knows I'm a big Die Rugger fan, so I was able to locate the
Oh yeah.
Die Rugger box set.
I got the metal cases of those, the ones that came out the first go around.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
I haven't opened them up yet, but
I love that.
I kind of don't know if I want to because I kind of like the box art and stuff like that. Like I don't really want it
Exactly,
to.
Dude, you could watch that on Tubi TV for free and just keep those sealed.
Tubi's the shit, dude. Tubi is awesome.
Mhm.
I also, from my man from Dragonstar, my man Mike Kincaid, I was able to get prints of my two favorite Transformer moments. One is my favorite comic book ever,
All are dead.
Nice.
and the other is
Oh, that's one of his. I love that one.
this is like, to me, this is one of his best works, and
Mhm.
Absolutely.
I was able to cop that. And then like Justin mentioned before, there ain't crap happen in the masterpiece scale area until some of the like Perceptor and stuff start coming out. So I had a little itchy finger, and I was on the interwebs, and I happened to find a Zeta Toys Jazzy for $50.
Oh, nice.
Oh
Uh,
shit.
Yeah, and he was brand new. He was packaged well. But when I opened the box, I don't know if you guys can see it, but
It's got
the
no
inner
penis.
the inner thigh has a bunch of scratches on it. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's like
It's
all
hard to see.
scratched up.
I see it.
It's hard. You see it?
Hey,
You see it
get the
there? The-
light out.
Oh yeah, you can
paintball-
see it now.
Yeah.
the inner thigh's all scratched up, and then
Oh God.
yeah, that's a little bit
That
on
went through some trauma.
That's a bummer.
And then he comes with accessories. He comes with accessories, but there's no bits to put those accessories on. And he's also missing his grappling hook. So
Oh.
yeah,
I
I found. I guess that's why he's $50. But I did transform it, and the vehicle mode is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's like way better than the Make Toys vehicle mode. So I'm thinking the only rendition of Jazz that I have in the masterpiece scale is the Generation Toy Jazz with the 4.
That is
Um,
super, Ralphie. That is super funny that you would say that. How is yours? Does the hip stay together?
Yes, actually he did. I heard about people having issues
I had
but-
that. I had that issue. I bought it on the German Transformers convention. I was doing my first round, seeing that one stand, picking that up, being at home, transforming it while doing the review, and this thing split, and I had two halves.
No
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it permanently
No
broken, or can you put
way.
it back together?
I was able to put it back. I super glued it back together, but I never
God.
transformed it. The good thing is, I heard about the problem too. I asked the seller beforehand, and he's like, "No, that's all fine. It's all good." Afterwards, when he broke in pieces, I hit him up, and he said, "Yeah, sorry, I can't help you with that." Okay, cool.
Whoa.
Fuck that dick.
Wait. Few days later, the actual owner of the site hits me up, said, "Oh yeah, I'm sorry about that. That was my brother. I told you it's fine. It's not. You will get the complete money back." GT Jeff.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, nice.
Good.
All right,
Nice.
good.
So at least that. And it's super glued, so the bot mode is still good. So
Yeah.
So yeah, this I think I may keep this in its vehicle mode, because in vehicle mode he's freaking gorgeous. But that to wrap it up, I bought these. My kid loves Connects, and we have a lot of fun with that. So I figured for my Batman shelf, I'd get myself an adult size
nice.
Connect style Batman.
I had no idea that existed.
Yeah, a 9-inch. And I got it from my shelf, from my Batman shelf, because now it's got some sentimental value. My son and I have had a lot of fun with them. And on the Marvel side, I got us a little 9-inch Batman, Spider-Man, with this gigantic.
Spider-Man?
I don't know what's up with the Hulk fist, but that pretty much is it for this week. That's my haul.
That's that Bogman hand.
Ooh.
Yeah, Bogman. Oh God. Coco, what'd you get?
Uh-oh.
Wake up.
Yeah, no, I'm struggling. Fighting.
I see that wall building up. Is it to block your roommate from walking around pantsless?
Right? I'm gonna start with the characters that people are like, what?
Just throw that heavy ass chain at him.
I picked up the Dryden Gangster
Nice.
the solo movie. He was a
Ah,
target.
okay, that one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I know I showed you guys one of these. This is the one with the blue hat versus the red hat. So,
I don't remember, to be honest.
That was the Peter Pez from last time.
Mm-hmm.
This one's the Crypt. The other one was a Blood. So.
Oh geez. Gang affiliated clown. That's somebody's nightmare.
Yeah.
Did I show you guys Mandy last time?
I remember something with Mandy.
Yeah.
One
Yeah.
of the figures.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah, you showed that one. Yeah.
This one I know I didn't show you because this is the regular version of Mandy. The other one I showed you was the Chase Red. So
Yeah.
this is Mandy.
If anybody hasn't had a chance to watch that, do it. It's wild.
Yep, it sure is.
Well,
What is it?
here's what
Mandy?
Is that the name of the show?
Yeah, no, it's on Netflix. It's a movie.
a revenge slasher film on acid, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Well, it must be
That's about
popular.
it.
It got its own pop,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, I was gonna say you might want to take one of those gummies before you.
Well, I got the red versions. This one came from the Legion M store itself. I had to order this one.
Oh,
Nice.
so the cover version, nice.
Mhm.
There you go.
Oh, that's cool.
And this is the Chase. I think this is the one I showed you guys last time. The Chase.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Could be.
I wasn't sure which one it was that I shared with y'all, but I do know that there were two of them that I didn't for sure. And then I love this one.
Oh,
Oh no.
Buns Dracula.
Oh
Remember
yeah. Yo, does he have the crack nails too?
Oh, no.
Like the long nails, like.
I wish. Yeah, I mean, kind of. Like if you look at his hands and fingers, though.
Man, that
There you
expression
go.
on his face, dude. That's so funny.
Yeah. Oh, and I got this. It gets better. I got the Chase version where remember when he cuts Keanu Reeves while shaving? And he starts licking
Oh,
the
and he's
blood?
licking
Oh,
it.
God.
Yeah.
really creepy, man.
He's gonna wake up in the middle of the night all creeped out, and there's gonna be something standing over him. It's a pop with a razor blade. Like,
You know, if I ever get invited to somebody's kid's birthday party, I'm buying one of those. I'm gonna give it to him for his birthday.
Vlad the Impaler.
This is him without his helmet. Remember, this is
That's
Nice
freaking
one.
cool. That's actually cool. That's very cool.
it gets better, kids. It does. I got Pimp Daddy Vlad. He's very
Oh,
yeah,
nice. With the cane and that dapper. Look at all dapper.
With the cane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Nice.
should have
He's like
actually
right
called
back
that
from
Pimp
Keanu
Vlad.
Reeves.
Pimp Vlad.
Pimp Daddy Vlad. He comes to England just to get his wife back from Keanu Reeves. It's pretty funny. And then, obviously, Sir Anthony Hopkins' character, Van Helsing.
Nice.
Yeah, so
Nice.
that completes the set pretty much.
Nice.
I was able to pick up a double of the one. Remember, I know I showed you guys the Vlad the Impaler with the full battle rattle, and I got one. I got a double, so I was able to get one to open and play with.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, man, I was pretty excited about this one.
That one looks
Nice.
fucking cute with the big all ears.
Yeah,
Right?
I know.
You know what I'm
No,
saying?
you got Tim sucked in now. He may pick it up.
No?
I got some that Tim will like for sure if he's a metal fan. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, no,
Mildly
seriously.
intrigued.
I know you would like it. The Justice for All, Lady Justice.
Oh, nice.
That's cool. That's cool.
Okay,
my
that's
favorite
pretty
album
badass.
From them too, man.
Yeah, it is.
My favorite
Same here.
album. Yeah.
That one, and I got Schleimer with hot dogs.
Hey, look at that. That's freaking cool.
He's got
Even
a
hot dogs and
mouthful of
everything.
wieners.
That's fucking awesome.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome.
See, that's a Funko Pop haul I can get behind because I know that actually.
Yeah.
I made sure to eliminate all the anime ones that I picked up. All right, so a little love for the controversial Kevin Sarbo Hercules.
Oh, Hercules.
Nice.
Too
The
bad
Herc.
I'm gonna get Xena someday, and then you guys will be like, "Oh yes, you got Xena."
You got to put them two together side by side.
That's
Like,
fucking cool.
That's exactly why I picked it up. You know, because I in hopes of getting Xena.
mm-hmm.
Lord of the Rings, The Witch King.
Oh, look at that.
Nice. That looks cool. That looks cool as hell. That's cool.
That dude in the face with how the helmet is formed and everything, it always reminds me of Spawn.
Oh, yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Actually, yeah. Let's see. A more familiar territory for y'all, kind of. I guess maybe depends. Maybe for Jay Linett. Star
nice.
Wars RSA. I
Mm.
was able to get RS thing for
Let me see
$5.
the figure. Does the figure have the gun?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, she does.
Cool. Yeah.
Rifle. Pretty exciting.
Pew.
Pew pew pew.
Dude, now I kind of want to make a custom pop of, like, Coco.
Peace out. Beta male Bill.
Beta Ray Bill.
I'll get
Beta
Nice.
male.
Is his helmet chrome and everything, too?
No. It's just painted silver, bro.
Oh, okay. It was just part of the reflection. Okay, yeah, I see it.
I wonder if we will ever see Beta Ray Bill actually in the MCU and not like only a statue or a hat or anything.
I'm pretty sure we'll see him coming at some
I
point.
don't know if I showed you guys this last time at all, but I got
Oh, it's cool.
Shockwave.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh, look at that.
See, I see those, and I try really hard not to buy them. Like,
Does the
Yeah,
eye light up? That would be cool.
That's cool.
No, sadly not, but it would be. If they did, I would have picked that one up.
You can buy an extra one and just modify it yourself. Put a little flashlight in there.
Yeah.
In anticipation of something that's coming at October 22nd for me, but lucky for you, Tim, you probably already saw it. Dune, Chani,
Oh yeah.
Oh, Doom.
No, I
Zendaya.
didn't see it yet.
It better be good. If it's not good,
I hope so.
disappointed. They've had toys out for like a year for that movie, dude.
And I had no choice because this is my most favorite Marvel character other than Doctor Doom.
Squirrel Girl.
The real Taskmaster.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That
Nice.
looks way better, yeah.
Yeah, that looks way better.
Amazon exclusive.
Mhm.
Nice. Hell yeah.
It's obnoxious. I wish it wasn't, but that's what's up. Oh, but you're gonna love this, Eric. You ain't the only one with the beast, man. Yes.
Nice.
This one was a good $5. I was pretty happy that I got it for cheap.
There you go.
That way I can open this one since I already have one that's thing.
Mm-hmm.
I got a couple of loose ones too. I was pretty excited about it. Loose Stratos, yeah.
Nice.
Stratos. Well, loose Triclops, pretty
Cool.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool.
And loose Buzz Off.
Oh, cool. I like the transparent wings on it.
Yeah, I know, for real. It's like very reminiscent of the 80s
Mhm.
toy action.
Yeah.
And that's it, my good friends. That's all. Oh no, actually one more thing. I forgot. It was just so big that I forgot. I finally got it today.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Battle Cat.
Cool. Nice.
Pretty excited about
Where'd
it.
you find it?
The swap meet on right
Nice.
right before I came to record with y'all. This was what I was hunting for, and I found it.
Mhm.
In the
Nice,
last corner
nice.
of San Diego, so.
So that was it?
Mhm.
All right, I guess it's me next, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
You, buddy.
All right, so shout out to our homeboy Kevin. He got me some Juggernaut.
That's what's up.
Is that a Build-A-Fig, or is that just a?
No, it's the one that came in the 2-pack. The legs are a little loose on it, like in the thighs.
I see that, yeah.
Like this one's a little tighter than this one, but nothing I can't fix. But
You know, they say
Dude,
that
it come-
with tips.
it's got it comes with like the battle damaged head. Comes with like where that shit explodes on the side. Look at that.
Who
There are
did
some
that to him?
toys that you just pick up because you're able to say certain things. Like when I get something like that,
I'm
I
the
just know
Juggernaut, bitch.
it's
I'm the
all
Juggernaut,
day,
bitch.
all day.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Like you can put his head inside of that and everything.
That's
It's all
pretty
blown
cool.
up.
That's pretty
Comes
cool.
with a couple extra hands. Oh man, I got so much the last few weeks. Shout out to Spawn. I got me some Violator. Look at that.
Yeah, boy.
That is one fucking beefy violator.
That
Look
is
at that.
one.
Look at the detail on this shit.
That looks real good.
That
Is
is
that like the
gonna
old
lie.
school stuff?
Like,
I
dude,
find
listen to how fucking tight that is.
I find his roughness very jarring because I'm used to him being very skinny.
Yeah, like, dude, it's like ratchets. Like everything's ratchets.
Is that like a new one, or is that one of the?
Yeah, this just came out.
Because the old ones were amazing back when they were made. They were really
Yeah.
detailed sometimes.
Well, a lot of people were complaining about this one because they were saying it wouldn't stand, and I'm like, dude, mine stand just fine. In fact, with this one, he's probably like 12 or so inches tall. But continuing on, speaking of bigger things, from Retrocon,
Nice.
Yeah.
I got this badass Cybertronic Spree poster.
That's
That is
freaking
fucking
cool.
cool.
I told Bethany for Christmas I wanted her to frame it.
Yeah.
So I got that. Shout out to Mr. Kincaid. I got me a couple hats.
Nice.
Nice.
I
got
love
those,
these
too.
hats. I love these hats. So I got those. And to go along with those hats, I got a couple shirts.
Of course.
Yeah,
I got
matching shirts. I got the matching shirts with it, Autobot and Decepticon. I just love it.
I love that logo. Both of
Mm-hmm.
those.
So does that mean you support the police?
Jeez.
Wow.
Don't stand so close to me.
So shout out to Tila. I got some Revelations Tila. She's actually not that bad in person.
Start of the
No, she
show.
was a bitch the last time
good.
I met her.
What?
Like the paint and everything's pretty good on it. I haven't opened it up yet to mess with it, but it's pretty good.
It's on the shelf like an upskirt shot for some reason.
You better watch out. You better hide her in the corner before she destroys your patriarchy.
Yeah, right. I got some. I got some Beast Man.
Nice.
Nice.
I gotta finish watching that. I never finished it.
Dude, I kind of want to get my beard to the length to where I can just put it in by TFCon, put it in 3 little ponytails like that or something. Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah, you could probably do that now.
Yeah, I think you'd be alright.
Yeah, Bethany did it one time. On our way to Retrocon, Beth and I just happened to stop at a Walmart, and on the clearance aisle, strangely enough, was a Super Shredder.
What?
But this was a different color version.
Right?
Like a video game or something?
Like this is like the other one was more like a cartoon-esque looking color. This one's like, I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. There's like metallic pink.
That looks more like the actual movie version.
Yeah. So I got that. It was on the clearance aisle, and I was like, "What the fuck? Like, come on."
Yeah.
We had a battle cat for like $18, and I passed on it. I didn't have any idea.
What?
Yeah,
Shout out to Chuck. He was actually able to get this for me. I got some Faker.
Oh, nice.
Good.
Like, look at that. I think I'm gonna paint the skin blue, but the head sculpt is much better than the original one.
that looks really good.
Yeah.
I like the metal face. That's badass.
Yeah, like the metal head and everything, and then you get like the half. But yeah. So I got that. That actually came in the mail, I think, yesterday or something like that. Same thing with Wolf. I got some masterpiece. Yeah. Yeah, so I got this, but I actually have him in truck mode right now. Check this out.
Oh, nice.
That looks good.
With the
That looks
cat
pretty good.
ear.
So what? Yeah, the cat ears. I actually got a kit on the way to already replace these, and then also to give them metal stacks.
There's
Nice.
nowhere else to put them. They don't fold down or anything.
No.
Nope.
That's weird. That's a weird.
That's
way
what.
to do it.
Yeah, it's. I don't know why they did that. It was a strange, but like, dude, he's all packed in there. Look at this.
That's crazy, man.
The truck actually looks pretty fresh, but the box.
It does.
Yeah.
It looks pretty good.
See, what else did I get? Continuing on with Spawn, I got some clown.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh.
That looks good.
John Leguizamo.
Oh, dude, I love it. The only thing I don't like about this is this like gunnery backpack that he has. That thing sucks. Like they show in the back of the picture, which this shit was shipped by Amazon. It was damaged immediately.
Oh, jeez.
Luckily, I don't do. But anyway, luckily I don't do mint and box shit or nothing. But yeah, so that backpack it will not hold itself like that. It just falls over.
damn.
Yeah, it's too heavy. So, let's see here. Shout out to Nick the Toy Guy. He's been holding on to this for me for, God, I don't know how long. I picked it up from him, and he couldn't find it because it's been so long since he's been to a convention, and it was stuck in storage somewhere. So, Pennywise from Mezco.
Nice.
That looks good, man.
Mm-hmm. And to continue Mezco, I got the variant Invincible Iron Man, the actually blue edition.
Nice.
Still,
I'm actually going to repaint this one to do a War Machine.
Good idea.
But to give you an idea, that's what he looks like.
That's cool.
That's cool. That is cool.
Dude, it's die cast too. The whole thing's die cast. I mean, there's only a few. It's weird. Most of it's die cast, but like the joints and stuff aren't.
It's probably just so it doesn't rub the paint off of the die cast.
Yeah.
The moving parts.
But yeah, I mean, it's nice and fluid, nice and smooth. Like, you know, arms go out, you know, typical thing. You know, the arms bend. It comes with a shit ton of accessories. And then also here, you can put batteries in the back of it. And then the chest and stuff will light up, so.
Yeah, it's like the regular, but just more stealth or what that is.
Yeah, I forgot. There was like I have the black and gold version, and I have this version.
That's
Okay.
what he looks like when he's getting ready to fight, but he never actually fights.
Yeah, right.
He gets blue balled.
And then shout out to Nick the Toy Guy again. I got these from his personal collection. He decided he didn't want them. But I got some Junkions.
Ooh,
Oh,
Those
nice.
are the new ones. Those are the new ones, dude.
Uh-huh.
That's cool.
These
I
are the
never
ones
got
that just
those.
came out. And it's crazy. Like, one's got a lot of paint. One's got quite a bit of paint on it, and one doesn't. But I don't want, like, some of them that he had other ones there. And they looked, some of them look the same to me. And I don't want to buy a figure that looks the same twice. You know what I mean?
I have no
Like,
problem
ex-
with the junk. I just can't afford it anymore. That's the problem.
Like I took all of his accessories and shit off. And dude, let me pull this out so you can see this paint. Come on.
hammered in there.
Right? Dude, look at this.
Nice.
That looks nice.
Yeah, looks very good.
I need to get those. I've just been trying to cut back.
And the funny thing is, I'm not going to get all these. I'll get like a hand. And not only that, they got the different hands than what the old set used to be.
Oh, cool.
My first two have the old hands, and I fucking can't stand it. Like the fingers keep falling out of them.
You remember the old
really?
KFC
Those
hands?
old KFC? I never had problems with those.
It was the old KFC hands. That's what was in the other ones.
Yeah.
The ones that held together like a loogie?
Yeah, right, right.
It's hard for them to hold their weapons.
Like they would fall out and everything else.
You remember
I
when they made
thought on the
KFC?
scorch that the fingers would break, like, because the way they're like so super thin.
Yeah, yeah. So I got that one, and then the other one I got was here. Let me pull this one out so you can see it. This one was kind of cool. So this one, you could actually take everything apart, and you can put the tire in its chest. Like it's got a bunch of accessories and everything else. And this is the one. It looks plain until. Oh, God damn it! Fire in the hole. But yeah, it looks kind of plain right now because I don't have the chest on it. It just,
A little.
but it's got shoulder pads that tab onto here. It's got the tire that goes in the middle of the chest. When I did that, I thought it looked kind of different enough from the other one, so I went ahead and grabbed that one. The other two that he had looked too similar to me, so I just decided not to get them. So. But as for hauls, let me look. I think, yeah, that is it for
You
me.
didn't get he didn't have the one with Psykill?
No, that's not out yet.
Oh, okay.
No, there was like a first, like the first batch had the first two, and then they did an upgrade of like 5 different ones, which are these.
Yeah, I forget.
And
because,
then there's
I got
another
them
set
out.
coming.
I don't have the ones that are incoming.
Mm-hmm.
I want to
So
pre-order them, but I can't do it yet.
yeah. But that was it. So
That was the fucking hole you guys got. Damn.
well, you got to remember, it's been what, like we weren't on last week, and then we're on this week.
Yeah, 2 weeks, and then there was a convention between that, which also means you usually buy shit you don't usually search for. So
Yeah. So I picked those up. I got a hell of a deal. So I got those for $70 a piece. Those Junkions.
Oh, nice.
good one.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
He hooked me up. He's like, he had the other two there, and he's like, "You want these?" And I was looking at that, and he's like, "I have these other two at home." He's like, "These are for my personal collection. I just don't want them." And then he's like, "Yeah, these the other ones were 80, those were 70." And I looked at him. I was like, "You know what? It was actually kind of funny. I think I want the ones that you have." So he boxed them up after the that night from the convention, brought them in Sunday, and I picked them up Sunday, and then we went home. So
Nice.
Nice.
but that was it for my haul for the week. Looks like we lost Wolfenstein.
I'm here.
Oh, there he is.
Meeting.
No, you're good. You're good. So while he's doing that, Justin, why don't you, some of the people that, Jesus Christ, wrong person. Some of the people that actually watch us aren't in the realm, aren't in some of the Facebook groups and the other stuff. So kind of give a little info about yourself, like collecting and stuff like that.
Oh, well, yeah, I was like big into Transformers when I was a kid, and of course I liked everything, Ninja Turtles, all that. But about say about God, I'm trying to think, man, when I got MP1. Basically, like a long time ago, after MP1 came out, I got one, and that was the only Transformer I had that I had bought as an adult. And my wife actually bought it for me. In fact, where we live, because we live in the middle of nowhere, our Walmart ended up having a wall of them for $30 because nobody bought them. They just clogged the shelves. And so I got that, and it was in my apartment, our little house we were renting. And then we finally bought a house, so we move out in the middle of nowhere, and you know, I find it, and I'm like, man, this is really cool. And I'm reading the box. Oh, masterpiece. This is like 2000. I'd say 2011, maybe 2012. I think MPO1 came out in like what, 05, 04, something like that.
It was huge.
Yeah, it was early.
So like, I'm like, man, I wonder if they made any more of these. Then I Googled it, and that was the end of my damn life, like pretty much.
Similar story.
When I googled it, they had just finished making. I think it was Rodimus Prime, like MPO 9. I think.
Yeah, that was 9. Yeah.
They hadn't made the new Starscream yet. So I went and hunted down all 9 of them bastards, including MP5, which might be the worst Transformer ever made in the history of Transformers.
Agreed.
Yeah, and
Trax is up there too.
But back then, at least Trax looks like Trax. Megatron looks like, I don't know, he blew up, and some people that never seen a Transformer before put them back together. Like,
Yeah.
what was that movie where the guy tried to make a human? He had never seen a human before, so he sewed up a bunch of pieces, and it looked really stupid. So yeah, so then so like I kind of collected alone. I didn't know anybody into it, you know what I mean? And I didn't really have a lot. Well, I had like 2 shells worth. And 2013, Charticon in Charlotte was announced. And it's the first Transformers convention I had ever heard of. And I only knew about it because I had like 2 friends by then that I met through email buying stuff on like TFW 2005. And shout out to them if it's still around. And so yeah, that was it. I went to that first convention, then I went to TFCon, and then in Charlotte TFCon I met, most of you guys that I know, or most of the realm guys I know.
That was an awesome.
That was like the best one.
Yes.
And none of us even knew each other, but we had a great ass time there, man. Yeah. That was they need to have it there again, like really.
Yeah, Charlotte I think is my favorite one by far for all these.
And it'd be even better now because everybody knows everybody now,
Mm-hmm.
But and that's it. I've just been kind of doing what everybody else been doing for the last 7 years. I try not to venture too much. Like I don't really do a lot of this. It's mostly Transformers. I have some Star Wars. I do got Tim. I have every one of them RoboCops also. The RoboCop.
Mm-hmm.
That's what got me into the Hot Toys. That didn't last long because they cost too much. But I got.
Yeah, I'm mostly out now too, so I get that.
Yeah, I bought a couple Star Wars ones, and I started to not have them $200 feels every time I got one, so I stopped.
You lost that loving feeling, huh?
Well, I won the first one. I wanted that Anakin, so I actually. The only raffle I ever won was the Anakin. So then I bought the Jedi Luke, and then I got them 2. I've got Chewbacca. I've got the Rey, like the Rey from the second movie. But those are still in the boxes.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got some Star Trek Quantum Mechanics, which they canceled that line. I don't know if it's from COVID, but last year they canceled Sulu, so I never got my Sulu.
Oh.
There's a handful of them out in the wild. Like a couple people got them, like they shipped like a really small shipment and then never fulfilled the rest of the orders.
So those must have skyrocketed big time.
I don't even look.
Then.
I have no idea. I've never looked. I won't even. I'm just so pissed off about that. So they made it all the way up. You got Kirk, Spock, Bones, and Scotty, and that's it.
Yeah. How can you get that far and just stop? Like
I don't know. They were selling out, so it's not like people weren't buying them. I got Picard too, and that's it. They never made anybody put Picard from Next Generation.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
So, what is your favorite Transformers character, and why?
I would have probably said Optimus Prime like 10 or 15 years ago, but I think now it's Cup.
Nice.
Because I feel like I relate to him more as I get older.
Yeah.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
He's like,
I
"Hey, man,
remember
kid."
the time I went to Charlotte.
You remember when McDonald's toys weren't just coloring books?
Right? Remember when McDonald's had pizza? What?
Yeah.
What?
They had pizza.
You don't remember that? Oh, wait a minute. You might. McDonald's at one point actually
pizza.
tried doing pizza, and it was fucking horrible.
And they had fried chicken too at one point.
They had fried chicken at one point.
Yeah.
I enjoyed
Oh, we
their
can
fried
get that up
chicken,
here.
though, but that's just
Yeah,
I
they're
enjoyed
way-
that and their spaghetti. Insane.
I've never had the spaghetti. You remember when McDonald's tried delivering for a while, like back when we were kids?
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
Oh,
That's actually
oh
what
my
they're doing
God.
over here now. Burger King and McDonald's both have deliveries now.
That's awesome. I
Yeah,
live
they
in a-
got that up here too.
the only thing I can get delivered where I live, because I live out of like the
Mhm.
tourist town, like I can get the world's worst pizza delivered, and they charge a fee to deliver it too.
So
You
apparently,
gotta pay the privilege to eat shitty pizza.
Well, I'm usually pretty fucked up if I
It's
order
not just
anything from
any
them.
pizza. It's a Mc pizza.
so it was 91 when they did the Mick Pizza,
Yeah.
I'm like pizza.
and they tested it at what it says here in this one article. In 91, they sent it out to over 500 McDonald's locations to test it, and it was
I used to live in Norfolk.
yeah, and then it was discontinued by most restaurants in 2000.
There's one in like Ohio or something that still has it, and I think there's a big giant one in Florida that has it still.
But yeah.
I don't
Okay.
think I don't think we ever got it out here in New York City. I don't think we ever got it ever.
Man,
That's
you know how-
sacrilege.
you know
That's
how sad
sacrilege
you'd be-
anyway.
Yeah,
And
how
I go-
sad would you be in New York City eating some McDonald's pizza? Literally, you could walk downstairs, close your eyes, and just start walking in a random direction, and probably end up with pizza. in your mouth.
Among
Yeah.
other things.
My dad's from New York. I've been there before.
What? All right. So, we've been to all these different conventions and shit over the years.
Yeah.
What's one of your most favorite moments at a convention?
Oh man, it's hard to remember. I'm usually
There's
really
been so
tired.
many, right?
Yeah, and I'm usually pretty drunk when we're there too. Man.
Hmm.
Oh man, I'm trying to think.
There's
I mean,
way too many.
Well, I remember the fire pits outside of Charlotte, just hanging
Oh,
out.
that was
there,
fun.
man.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then there was like the last one in Chicago when we were all like drinking in the lobby, and like Bobby and Robert and everybody was there.
hmm
Like, when Robert was buying everybody drinks, like literally
Oh,
everybody.
and Reston.
on
Oh,
the
yeah.
planet. Yeah.
Yep.
Weren't you with us on the winners table?
Yes, he was.
He was winning.
That
Yeah,
was-
yeah, that was probably
Remember
one of
that?
my favorite memories. Yeah, yeah.
So that was when I got all of us into the Chosen Prime dinner, and
Yeah,
then
we ate pizza.
We were winning everything.
we ate pizza, and then our whole table win anything, and Make Toys, the owner of Make Toys, was there.
Yeah,
It's
I
so
won-
funny. You're winning so much that when it came to me winning, they're like, no Transformers 3. We got to give him a shirt.
Hey, here's a breadstick.
Yeah.
Here's a breadstick.
You get some really bad deep dish pizza, and then go about your way.
That's how
Yeah,
much
that was
Oh my
really
God.
good. And I do miss Chicago, man. I wouldn't mind going there one more time. You know,
hmm
if they don't do it there again. I just really hope all this crap continues and this COVID finally goes away, man.
Me too. If they do it again, if they do Chicago, like Beth and I were talking, we were debating, like, should we do like Bang Bus round 2? Like, just not as many people.
I don't know, man. By the time it rolls around again, flights will be like $3.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
You'll have to wear like a dive suit to get on the plane, but it'll be cheap to fly.
The fuck? I'm having a package delivered from FedEx right now. They
Oh,
just
nice.
pulled up. Maybe I got another thing for a haul.
Pick it up.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Before they
Oh, geez. Oh, actually, I did forget to tell you guys. So, one thing I did get To compliment Wolf, I forgot to show you guys this. Hang on one second, Justin. My bad.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I got the upgrade kits for the Scorpion Lock, and he's got the longer legs and everything now.
Then
Cool.
you bought him at after AwesomeCon, didn't you, at your friend's place?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there.
So he's
Yeah.
got all the upgrade kits, like everything on him.
That's awesome.
Pretty cool.
I hope when they do the Black Xeric one that they actually use the old gold plastic, just so I can have one that's rare later on. Never touch it.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there. I was like, oh shit. Speaking of that,
No, that's awesome.
let's see here. So, let's see. How are we going to go next? What was your favorite cartoon as a kid?
Transformers. I mean, really?
No
Just
fucking
Transformers?
way.
Yeah. I think my second would be more interesting. Oh, you got Turtles Root Crate.
Was that?
Hold on a bit. I'll show you. Bethany just walked over and handed it to me. It's one of 5, I guess.
What is the Turtle?
Yeah. So it is Danny.
Spoiler
Oh, it's
alert!
Luke
If you're
Crate.
waiting on yours.
Yeah. So I got Danny.
From the movie.
How bad is his face? I may have to zoom in. So here, let me do this real quick. I'll show you guys real fast. So I opened the box and it comes with a like fluorescent ass T-shirt that I probably won't be able to fit, so I'll give it to Bethany.
It comes with like a medium T-shirt.
It's an extra large, so I'll give it to Bethany to wear at night. Be like, ooh, baby. And then I'll probably give these to her. So there's a couple of pins.
What's going on with Michelangelo's head, man?
I don't know.
Is that a
That's
loot crate or what?
Yeah, it's a loot crate. It's actually Raphael.
Oh, it looks orange to the screen.
Yeah, there's orange.
'Cause your hat looks orange too to the screen.
That's weird. That's what the fuck? Oh, it's a couple of coasters.
Cool.
Nice.
That's pretty
That's like
dope.
a
Upside
comic
down.
book.
That's
a
hella
comic
dope,
book.
actually. I like it.
And then there's a shredder one on the other side.
Hell yeah.
No,
Yeah.
So I thought all this is supposed to be released at once, but apparently they are shipping them in separate times because I got all 4 figures or 5, but there's Danny. I mean, for what he is, he's not bad. I'm literally checking out the same time you guys are.
Yeah.
That face, dude. What's up
Not
with the
bad.
face?
Actually, it's
face is
pretty
weird.
accurate, kind of. Just a little.
You know, he kind of looks like the kid that was on Garbage Pails, the movie. Remember that shit, Garbage Pail
Yeah.
Kid?
His face kind of looks like he just saw a giant walking turtle.
Wow, that's awesome. This said it wasn't supposed to be here till next week. Anyway, sorry about that. But yeah, your favorite cartoon growing up?
Transformers.
Transformers.
Yeah.
I liked all the same ones everybody else did. You know, He-Man.
What
all
a-
that stuff.
Now, what about theme song? What was your favorite cartoon theme song?
God knows, man. It wasn't.
Gem.
Transformers was cool, but it wasn't really. Hey, you know what? I
Gem
didn't
is
turn
big
the
time.
I didn't turn the TV off after Transformers was over. I sat there and watched that shit.
He's like, I watched all of it.
Yeah. That's all the guys. All the guys that like didn't turn it off and kept watching that. They're all the ones that have self confidence now. They know how to please a woman too.
No, Jesus Christ.
But
Oh
like,
my God.
There's no such
I
thing.
really like SWAT Cat's theme song, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That's
that's
a-
a later one. I was like
The
10
sec-
or 11 when
There's
that came out.
there's two theme songs, but I love the second season theme
Yeah,
song better than the first.
The newer
yeah.
one. Yeah.
Mhm.
They like changed the animators too, man. They changed everything. That was a really cool show. I'm really surprised
Oh, yeah.
that doesn't have more of like a fan base.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it had enough, but for whatever reason, the guys who did the Kickstarter for the upcoming projects just failed the fans.
Oh, did they?
They never.
Yeah,
they
there's
got the
nothing
money and
happened.
never put it out.
They couldn't do anything with it. They tried. They said that they were trying to, but it's not.
Oh, that
Well,
sucks.
who owns that? Who owns that copyright now?
I don't
Well,
know.
that's just it. I don't know.
Were they
After
like
the
Hanna
Kickstarter-
Barbera or something? Like part of them.
It was.
Could
it
be.
Was. It was Hanna Barbera IP. Yes.
Hmm.
It was under that.
That was a cool show.
I
It was
love
just-
that
it
show.
was-
That was probably the best '90s cartoon ever for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? That might have been the last '90s cartoon that actually was like a '90s cartoon, man.
Mm-hmm.
That one came out late. Because like after that, like we were all starting to get like we were gonna be teenagers soon, and then they started dropping that stuff off. Then Cartoon Network came out. You started having that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that's one of the last cartoons I really watched. You know, like Beast Wars was the last thing I watched. That was like what you consider like a kid show. You know?
Yeah. I mean, that was the era when like MTV started putting out pregnant moms, like
Beavis and Butthead.
Pregnant moms.
Sure, whatever it is, pregnant teenage Amish sister. I don't know what the fuck it is.
I don't remember that shit.
They were doing some things like that, though.
You remember when the Discovery Channel had like shit you could learn on it?
Yeah, right.
Remember when the Learning Channel had stuff you could learn?
Yeah.
Yeah, and when you were actually able to listen to music on MTV.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, dude. One of my like. I remember one of the things that used to be my favorite. I think it was right after school. Was Yo MTV Raps. I used to watch that shit all the time.
Yeah, MTV used to be good. I don't know what they're doing now. I don't even watch it.
Like I said, it's like Amish pregnant teen sisters or something. I don't know.
I don't know if anybody gets anybody. I don't know if any of you guys get Pluto TV.
I haven't. I haven't really watched it much, but I have.
Pluto TV and the like more later channels, like in like the the 800 channels, they have like MTV that actually plays music.
Nice.
Shit.
Like they got like a hip hop channel. They got like a hard rock channel. They got a channel that's like dedicated to like hair metal and all that kind of stuff. It's pretty cool. I was checking it out the other night. And
now, is it videos or just playing music?
Just
that's it.
Straight videos.
Okay. Yeah.
They
Modern. Some of the old.
Make music videos, huh?
Yeah.
I
Believe
ain't
it or
seen a
not,
music
people.
video in 100 years.
Like, I don't know. Over here, I believe 10 or 15 years ago, they actually stopped putting MTV on free TV and made it pay TV to us.
Who's
You have
paying
to
for that?
pay extra to watch MTV.
Yeah.
Well, you got to pay the lawyers because you don't know what's going to happen to all the teen moms. Like,
I just wish I could go back in time and murder that first Real World cast. You know what I mean? Because that's the one that started it all.
What a life goal! I wish I could go back in time and murder
the Real World.
the Real World cast.
That totally reminds me. That totally reminds me of Endgame, like where Rhodey was. Hey, why don't we go back in time to World War II and take baby Adolf?
Yeah. Dude, I remember on like MTV back in the day, like Celebrity Deathmatch and fucking Eon Flux and
I have Eon Flux on DVD.
Yeah, like Beavis and Butthead. I don't know why I still watch that shit. Every once in a while I watch it just to like watch it because it's so dumb. It's awesome.
Because it's fucking funny. Same as Ren and Stimpy. Ren and Stimpy, the same thing.
Beavis and Butthead was literally like, if you were a teenager during that era, that was exactly like how your brain fucking worked.
You were probably about that high too.
They just dumbed it down a little bit, but that's pretty much what we were all thinking about.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I remember when they did, what was it, Beavis and Butthead Do America or whatever the fuck it was, the movie that they did.
This old lady, she's going to get slots. We're looking for slots too.
Oh my god. Let's see here. What is one of the worst figures you picked up at a convention?
That Turbo Ollie that I bought from Justin United. $30. He's the only figure that has fallen over in my entire collection, and I finally stopped picking his ass up. It's that red Ollie, the red painted Ollie. He sucks ass.
He's the GoBot one, right? Or whatever it was.
Ollie. He actually stands worse than the original Ollie.
Jesus.
Like I said, he falls over all the time. My Ollie used to fall over, but now RC's got her hand on his shoulder to hold his ass up.
You're just gonna super glue his legs and that's it.
No, man, I just got tired of like CPS getting called on me. So I come home and like he's laying on top of fucking Daniel.
Jesus. CPS. Oh my god.
Yeah, I just made sure that old Turbo over there, he can just fall backwards and not land on anything. He's still laying down. I ain't gonna pick him up.
Yeah, no shit. Down
like that until I finally sell him or throw him in the garbage. But I did get a smoking hot deal on him from Justin.
I bet. Broken and all.
From the old Shattered Cats crew.
Oh man, so I remember like one time back in the day, like I mean, we had the Bang Bus round one. I mean, we've been how many it's been so many conventions that we rode up together just because you guys are in North Carolina and all that. But dude, like, what was it? Remember Chicago?
I remember in Chicago, the Bang Bus opened up and everybody's just pouring out of that.
Oh my god, dude!
We were
It's
literally
like
popping out of that overstuffed bus.
yeah, dude. It was oh my god. It was like going to Home Depot on a Saturday. Like, I mean, it was bad. But no, like I remember one of my most favorite memories of all of us going up is when it was just me, you, Bethany, and Loretta. We went up to Chicago the first time, and we had the fucking murder hotel.
Oh yeah,
Murder hotel.
I actually tell people about that shit like all the
So
time.
this hotel, like when I went to book the hotel, because we drove up because they're in North Carolina, we're in Virginia. So they drove up here and then we went up there and we stopped at this hotel. I was looking on Google Maps and I booked the hotel, but I thought I was booking the one across the street, not the one that we were actually at.
Was that the one
And
did Tyler fly down and ride with us that time? I can't remember. Was that Retrocon where he was in the back of the damn car the whole time, like stuffed in the back of the car?
I think that was Retrocon. It was something like that. But yeah, so it was the first time we went up, I think it was just the four of us. Because I had a broken leg or something like that. That was the first Chicago. My leg was broken.
So,
And I drove up and we get to this hotel and I was like, wait a minute, that hotel looks like it's closed across the street. What the fuck's going on? And I looked across the street and I called the phone number and they told us we're across from them. And it was like a Motel 6. It was like the fucking Shining Hotel.
Yeah,
the Psycho Hotel.
It was The Shining because they had the twin girls working the front counter.
Yeah, it had twin girls.
And they weren't adults. They weren't.
No.
Adults. No adults worked there. It's like Lord of the Flies.
Yeah. Dude,
That
so
family owned that whole town.
There wasn't like a little kid riding a big wheel around the hallway.
but
Oh,
what the
man, he went
crazy
to the restaurant down the street.
Yeah, that was the restaurant. So we pulled up to the hotel, we check in and everything's great.
There's little
And
girls,
then
like two teenage girls.
Two girls just sitting at the and the funny thing was it was like one of those like no guests, just them. And then the girls were standing there and they both said hello at the same time. Like we got freaked out. We're like, and they were both dressed up in the same thing, just sitting there behind the counter. It was creepy. And then they both spoke at the same time, said the same thing, like everything that was there. And then it was creepy.
Well, there was nowhere to check out and go to.
There was nowhere to go.
The better-looking hotel across the street has gone out of business. And there was a church in the parking lot of the one we were staying in that was vacant. I'm like, man, God left this place too. We gotta
no shit. Like it was bad. And then we that hotel, it was funny because like our room was fine. It was nice and clean. But then Justin was like, what was it you were dropping the deuce and found
I had to use the bathroom and I went to use it. Keep in mind, there's no people staying here. We're only ones there. And they got 2 staff members, so they got half as many staff as they had guests at the time. And so there was like literally shit on the side of the water tank on the toilet. It's not like, they couldn't even be courteous and do a proper upper checker. They did like a high fly foul ball.
that sounds bad, man.
So like I went and used their toilet.
Yeah, they had to come in and use ours.
They had what looked like long-term hotel rooms, like in a separate building in the back that looked like they had abandoned it for the last 20 years.
Yeah.
Like that shit. They had a continental breakfast too. Like nobody there. Like how old is that dude?
We came up. They had fruit flies. They had fruit flies all around the food. We're like, no.
Yeah, no.
They had like unlucky charms.
Yeah. Dude, when we walked up, you could see, like, remember that commercial where the kid sits there and the fly goes on his face and it doesn't move and it crawls across his eye and shit? Like that was how those girls were in that hotel. It was so bad.
And then, like, a little boy checked us out, too.
There you go.
Like a younger boy. Like, and that, so.
Thank you for staying, Mr. Torrance.
There's there's a restaurant next to it. So we asked the kids working in the front, "Hey, where should we go eat?" They're like, "Well, we own that restaurant next door." We're like, "Well, I ain't fucking eating there." We drove all the way to the other end of the town, and we're eating, right? And I'm eating meatloaf. You know what? It's pretty good. I'll give them credit. Meatloaf, not bad. Probably human, but it's fine. And so, like, we're talking to the waitress, and she's like, blah, 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 blah. We're like, yeah, there's not a lot of people here. Like, yeah, we own the hotel. We own that other restaurant, too. I'm like, oh, shit.
That's why there's no guests.
Oh,
That's
that was when we found out the other people in the restaurant were actually up from Northern Virginia. We were talking to them. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, but like that, there was not a lot of people in that town, and like
no,
the only adults we saw were the people working in the restaurant. The kids run the hotel.
I seriously think it was like Children of the Corn style. Like we were the only adults that were passing through.
And there was a dead gas station across the street from the hotel too. You couldn't even buy gas in that town.
Yeah.
Like it's like an abandoned town, and some kids took it over.
Like I said, Children of the Corn.
Lord of the Flies, Illinois.
The one
needless
behind the road.
I want to find that place again and see if the same cereal is still in that container.
or even better, the same girls answer and they're still the same age. Like
No, there's three of them next time.
Y'all watch, obviously y'all watched Children of the Corn back then, right?
Yeah.
Okay, remember
I never seen it.
When
you gotta find that.
When the children
we got it over here. I just never watched it because it didn't interest me.
In its
the
day,
children would always reference this the thing called the thing behind the rose, right? Or
He who walks behind the rose.
Behind the rose. I literally thought as a kid it was like the flower rose, not the actual corn rose.
Rose of corn, yeah.
Yeah. So
oh Jesus!
Like, it wasn't until the DVD subtitles where I was like, oh,
rose.
Yeah. Oh my God! Let's.
And then you paid the same for that hotel as we paid for the basically condos I got on the way back.
Yeah, it was the same fucking price.
It was like $80 a night for each room, and he got us The Shining, and the one I picked out was farther on the west side of Ohio, I guess.
Yeah.
We must have been in Cleveland or somewhere. It was a city we were in, and we basically got an entire condo, bedroom, living room, kitchen, bathroom, giant condo. Like you could rent it for like $8 million a week here.
Yeah.
It was like $80.
Hey, at least Justin didn't have shit covered toilets and everything when he was in that one.
At least not when I got there.
Yeah.
Maybe when I left.
But yeah, that was probably one of my favorites.
I should have took an upper decker on the shower in that one.
I know that you're a huge Trekkie.
Yeah.
But did you watch any other like sci-fi shows too, or just?
Oh, dude, that's all I watch. I don't watch any real life shit. Like I don't watch any reality shows. I don't even watch shows that can take place in real life. Like everything I watch, the closest thing to real life I watch is The Walking Dead. All right, and you know what? That's gotten more realistic in the last couple years.
Especially this year.
Yeah.
Well, the reason I ask is because you know that Babylon 5 is being
redone,
rumored to be by J. Michael Straczynski at least again on the CW. So
that would be cool.
If you like Babylon 5, which I do, I fucking love that show.
All I gotta say, if it's on CW, when they finally do the DC crossover, I want it to take place in Babylon 5.
Right.
I want the Arrow to come back like he's a spaceship pilot. You know what I mean? Because he just did like the galactic thing in the last time, right?
Yeah.
That's not really that crazy.
Well, Steve Amell's also doing his own TV show now called Heels, where he's like wrestling and shit.
Yeah, I've seen that.
It's actually not bad. It's not bad to watch.
He's doing a new show called I'm Not Arrow.
Yeah. Although, like all the Arrow shows are slowly canceling off, and then now they're talking about bringing them back.
That's my guilty pleasure, man. I watch all that except for Supergirl, and I didn't finish Batgirl.
I don't blame you. I don't watch any of them either.
Stargirl actually isn't that bad for what it is. It's actually
if it
not
wasn't
bad.
for her dad, I couldn't watch it because like I like her dad, but like I couldn't watch it if her dad wasn't in it. And I actually still like the Flash, although that's gonna go away soon.
That's this year, right? It's the last. I think this is the last season for it this year.
Well, I mean, he's getting tired of doing it. He's been doing it like 7 years. I can't imagine doing that for 7 years.
This is season 8 that he's going on now.
I'd have wore that costume for 7 minutes and I'd have quit. I don't remember what
If you would have worn that costume, would have been called the Rash, not the Flash.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
oh my God.
You know what? Though? They could do one where I went back in time and killed the railroad cast.
Oh God.
run so fast I time travel, and then killing the railroad cast like completely sets everything right for the future. Like, this is the future if MTV kept playing music.
One thing you got to do for me though, after you finish with the real world, try to take a stop at Jersey Shore. And get rid of all of those people too.
No, what I'll just do is take all the SPF. I'll just take all the SPF out of their tank. And they'll all just roast themselves.
Oh Jesus.
Die from exposure.
So for our audio and visual listeners, go ahead and tell them about you and TKO and stuff like that.
So basically, for like 2 years, me and some of my friends made the worst podcast ever. And we actually didn't get canceled though. We made it. And then we quit right before COVID when it would have been really easy to keep doing it. I think we quit like February of last year. I can't remember. It was like February of last year, man. And like, and then I was unemployed for a month and a half.
But JL, obvious question is obvious. Why did you guys quit?
Honestly, we just got tired of doing it. I mean, you know, it was fun. We had a great time, but like at some point it started to become work, and we didn't want to do it after that. We originally didn't think it was going to go forever. So like once we got to a certain point, we were like, look, we'll get to 100 and then we're done. You know what I mean?
All I know is that I enjoyed myself every single time you guys had me for a guest.
It was
it
was a funny show.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
And we beat
but I get him 100%. You know, like when stuff is starting to get a chore, that's when you should at least take a break.
It was like we had more fun just talking to each other. But when it was actually time to do the show, like you know, I'd get home, get ready. I'm like, man, I'd rather not. You know?
Yeah.
But like we would still talk to each other. And like that never broke down, but like actually setting up a show, recording it. Plus, all of us were dumb except for Chris. And Chris was the only one that knew how to do the audio and like put it on YouTube. So he was doing all the work.
Yeah.
So part of it was he was getting tired of doing it too.
Yeah, that's kind of rough. That's also what I'm doing on my channel. You know, when I sometimes say, oh man, I should prepare something, but I just don't want to. And then sometimes you just stay away. Sometimes you just need a break. That's how it is. Or if you say like you guys say, we talk anyhow, then we don't really. Do we still want to do it? Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it ran its course, you know. Like we were done.
Yeah.
I can't believe we made it to 100. That's a lot.
Yeah.
We just made it to 100 on ours, so yeah.
Dude, this is episode 77 for us, so.
Well, I gotta be honest, man. It's hard to maintain that level of meatheadedness. To be honest, man.
We did it with drugs and alcohol. So we were 100% chemically fueled podcast.
Yeah, I'm sure of it. All I know is that you guys always brought out the meathead out of me every single time, man.
If there's a degenerate inside of your body, we'll find it. We'll drag it out.
Honestly, there are times when I fear that if I ever get employed again, they're gonna find that episode.
You know what though? I really wanted to guarantee that I could never get in political office. So like,
I definitely won't.
I'm pretty sure after my episodes in thing, I'm going to be canceled from any.
Were you on the Speculum episode? Who was on the Speculum episode?
I can't remember. It's been so long.
the strangest sex act I've ever heard of in my life. Would you guys like to hear it? What we were talking about?
Too much.
Go ahead, fuck it.
So anybody that knows our friend Chris, whose name I forget now because I ate that gummy like an hour and a half ago. His last name I forget. Come on, I will tell you.
Young Bishop.
He's gonna follow. He's gonna be like,
No, I'll be fine. I'm just trying to find it. I forgot his last name. I never say it.
oh, no, that's all right.
Yes. Although I should have said it because now
I could just cut it out. I can cut it out.
So I'm just saying that the government will look for them old podcasts and then arrest us all. So anyways, he was talking about this sex act, which is disgusting. It was a girl turned upside down, and they had taken a speculum and opened her up, and they filled it with milk and cereal.
Oh. All right. Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah, like that's the one that Tyler about threw up. Like.
That was like, you know what? That's where we peaked, and that was like episode 7.
Dude, I think I was episode.
And then it all went down after that.
I think I was like episode 13 or something like that. Like I was there early on.
I think I was somewhere in the 30s.
You were out there too, yeah.
Because I remember the one time where I caught you guys off guard. Like you asked about like favorite sex act, and I joked around and said something about like, what was it? Doing Bethany doggy style while eating a plate of food and watching TV at the same time. Like,
What?
Oh no!
Remember that response.
This wasn't a podcast. This shit was freaking Porky's.
yeah, right. Like when I said that. When I said that, they were like, Chris is like, do tell. Let's hear more.
I've actually listened to it, and like, it is hilarious.
You guys have to understand.
like-
When I was recording with them, I didn't really take it seriously because it just sounded like a bunch of us talking.
You know, that's
I
how we
didn't
did it.
realize that shit goes public, and as long as it's out there, you're doomed.
Like, good news for you, we only had 2 fans, and they don't like us anymore.
No. Dude, let me tell you something. Remember, I was also in another podcast, right?
Yeah.
Well, one of my co-hosts got a job opportunity revoked from him because of an episode that I was a part of with.
Oh no.
Yeah, with some others, and he wasn't even in that episode, but he had to answer for it, and he never got the job because of the content that we talked about, and it was pretty adult too. But the thing is, it was only like 2 or 3 minutes worth, and then the rest was like just toys and nerd shit. But those 3 minutes of talking about adult shit, fucked up, I'm pretty sure, I don't know if I could ever get a job trying to get as a CEO of any private company without getting canceled from here on out. So,
Dude,
I ever run for office, they find that shit too. Hope they do.
Oh, dude.
I mean, I didn't think at the time because I was just so having so much fun talking to y'all.
Speaking of cereal, what's your favorite?
My favorite cereal is the Spider-Man they had in the 90s when the cartoon was on TV.
Oh,
It
Spider-Man.
was like Chex. It was like sugar frosted Chex with marshmallows in it.
Yeah.
That was the best.
It was
I
like
remember
Marshmallow
about-
Spider-Man faces, right? Or something
Yeah,
like
that
that.
was the best cereal ever made, bar none. Like,
But weren't the checks like they look like
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 webs.
spider webs or something?
Yeah.
Like,
But they were like sugar frosted too. It was like all sugar, a big box of sugar. I'm fat now. My mom bought me that box every week.
yeah.
If you save like 14 box clips, you could get like a Spider-Man doll or something. I don't know. I never got it.
Blow up doll.
That $5.99 shipping and handling. My mom was out. I got money for that shit. I gotta feed your ass.
Oh, right. That extra $5.99 can buy in 2 more boxes of cereal.
Dude, when I was a kid, I eat a whole pizza. My mom have to buy a whole pizza just for my ass.
Mm.
And then her and my
When you-
sister would split the other one.
When you were a kid, I just did that about 10 minutes ago.
You know what sucks? I can't do that now. I could do it back then. I do it now,
Right.
I'm
I
like,
have actually a serious question.
Yeah.
Since you're one of the old heads in the
Yeah.
game,
Oh,
I want to know. Well, yeah, no, I mean,
No,
like
joking,
you've been down from the beginning.
I'm what they might call an OG.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. I give that term to Jason quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm probably the oldest guy on the panel. I'm definitely the oldest guy on the panel. How have you seen the fandom, the culture, like change as a whole, and what's your opinion on it?
It used to be really aloof, like back in the day, like kind of like happy-go-lucky and all that. And then I just, besides like the groups that we frequent, the one I don't know. I would try to frequent them if I'm not banned all the fucking time. But like, I feel like a lot of it's really starting to become like, I guess kind of, I don't know. I don't want to use the word toxic, but like, there's a lot of like back and forth like bickering and shit. You know what I mean? Like people are really attached to like some of these companies, like none of these third party companies really give a shit about anybody. You know what I mean? Like they're maybe making toys that they want, but like it's to make money. It's literally to make money. And so like when you're out there like championing like TFC or something, like they don't care. Just buy what you like. You know what I mean? Like if you like it, like Bobby always says, if you like it, you win. It's like my favorite damn saying.
It
Like
is.
it's true. But I don't know. I like, and of course, we don't want to talk about it here, but like a lot of shit has been politicized the last few years.
Yeah.
It's starting to creep into people's hobbies.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
It's a hobby.
That's why I refuse to talk about. Even on the show, I completely refuse to talk about politics.
That's what I'm saying. It's like what?
Behind the scenes, I'll talk about just because of work and shit like that. You got to be careful. So
no, but it's like I try to keep politics out of everything, man. I don't really care. By the time I'm dead, none of it will matter anyways.
They don't give. They give two shits about us, so.
Yeah, they're good at making. Some people
they're kind of like the third party companies. Like as long as they keep getting paid and.
No, they're like the Wee Jang social workers. They're supposed to take care of you, but they fake as fuck. And that's all of them, man. That's a blanket. I will say right now, that is a blanket statement. All of them. I ain't got no pity.
Speaking of Wee Jang,
now that we're live, where's my tax refund? Because I paid them right away, and now I found out they owe me money, and they wrote me a check. Even though they have my bank account number because I paid them with it. Where's my $800?
I
never get a tax return. I actually finally got one this year, and they won't send it to me.
Oh, that's messed up.
They sent me 2 letters telling me I was going to get it. But they didn't put the check in the envelope.
I got a letter the other day in the mail, and they said even after they did my taxes, like I ended up owing. And then they sent me a letter saying, "Oh yeah, by the way, we fucked up."
Well, it was like if you like last year they forgave a lot of taxes because of the unemployment and shit. So like I never get any money for it. It was like we're both like almost 40. We ain't got no kids. We both work full time. Like we don't get any tax breaks. Like none. Like zero. So I was all excited. I'm gonna get this money back. And then they sent me 2 letters telling me about the money and never sent the money.
Maybe you could claim your combiners as a dependent, like.
You know what? I know this guy that can get my cat a social security number. So I gotta meet him around the corner later.
Yeah.
I got 2 letters last year. I got 2 letters from the government. The first one was, yeah, you make too much. You ain't getting shit.
No.
And, then like 6 months later, we got another one that said, "Yeah, we know you got kids, but fuck you," and that was pretty much it. That was pretty much it. They weren't giving us crap.
Maybe they messed up and sent you my tax return. I just like it. They sent Loretta one too, a letter about getting the money, but not actually having the money in the envelope. I hate our government so much.
I do too, man. My wife looked at me and she goes, "We make too much?"
Yeah.
We
got 2 kids, you could never make enough.
We got $17 in our check account. And she's like, "We make too much?" I was like, what happens is that we're not on welfare. So we make too much.
But yet you got these people that are unemployment that are making more than half of what we like, making more than what some of us are in here.
Dude, no lie. When I was on it for a month and a half, because North Carolina's got a pretty decent base pay, and then it was like 600 on top of that. I was getting more money from the government for a month and a half than I pay myself. Like I was at home getting rich, living my best life, like just day drunk all the time. It was fucking amazing. It was the best time of my life when I was unemployed for a month and a half, and the government gave me more money than I worked for.
But you can also do
Wow.
that. You can also only do that so much, you know. Like at one point, you're
Well,
getting.
I went right back. Basically, what happened where I live, I live in the Outer Banks. I work in like a tourist dependent business, and they shut the bridge down. So like an entire island based around serving visitors has no visitors.
There
Like
you
our
go.
entire half our island already goes on unemployment for half the year, and then for a moment the entire island was on unemployment.
Wow.
Yeah. It was a wreck, dude. You could literally drive from one end of the island to the other and see like 2 cars on the road.
That reminds me of the show that I just watched, Midnight Mass.
I wanted to talk about it. That show's fucking amazing.
Yeah, actually, it is. It's pretty good.
Man, I bet if it would have lasted a few more months, it would have ended up like The Walking Dead, dude. We'd have like whispers and shit. People just lost their mind on the island.
I'm not surprised that the dead aren't raising right now. You know what I mean? With all the
We got the crabbers. Fishermen and the crabbers are gonna get you.
That's called the fog.
I know, right?
That's the one with the giant mosquitoes in the grocery store.
Yeah, the mist.
There's one more thing I'm interested in your opinion on. I know it's I know it's not the end of the year yet, but I don't know when we're gonna get to talk to you again.
Yeah,
I'm
you'll
interested.
see me hopefully at TFCon. You going? Hopefully you'll make it. You said you might not. I don't know.
Yeah, it's in jeopardy for me. Your opinion on figure of the year?
Man, that's a tough. You know what? I don't know, man. I'm gonna get some flack, but I think it's that giant ass Unicron.
Really?
Yeah. That son of a bitch is still sitting right over there. Like I ain't moved him. He's on top of his box. Like he just sits there. I mess with it every now and then.
He's massive, so I can see why.
He did exactly what I wanted. It's a giant Unicron. Like, is it like ideal, like perfect? No, not even close. But I never in my entire life thought I'd have this.
Right.
And I think
That's what I thought on the 01 Studio. That's interesting. Same thoughts for different products.
Well, I wanted the size. I wanted the big planet, and the official has, in my opinion, the better planet mode. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's fair.
Is that how you display it? That's how you display it in planet mode?
That's how I had it. Right now he's in robot mode, and he was holding Nightbeat from IDW because he's dead, so I took him off the shelf.
Nice. Yeah.
I'm trying to think if there's anything that I actually think is actually a better engineered figure that I got this year.
Because you collect a lot of stuff. Like you collect with G1, you collect third party, you got Legends.
I don't do any Unicron trilogy stuff. Like I missed all that, and when I tried to go back and watch it, I didn't want to watch it. Like I made it like a couple of episodes and I dropped out. Man, it's been I don't know. I really did like that. I actually liked the MP52. I thought that was a pretty good figure. Like mine didn't have the problems that some people were talking about. Like mine stands, my ankles work. I was really amazed. I was like, holy crap, it actually stands. Because I was expecting to get it and it'll just fall over all the time. But like, no, he's still standing. It's never fallen over once. And I was also surprised when I took my Make Toys out. You know, everybody's hating on this thing, and half of it is the cost, and half of it is we already had 3 star screens. You know what I mean? I think cost is a big part of it because like $250 for a figure this tall. I mean, yeah, that's a lot of money for a figure that tall. You know, unless you've ever bought a Hot Toys in your life. But like, you know, I took the Make Toys. Everybody's like, "Oh, this is good enough." Like, "Oh, he's so great." That son of a bitch has a harder time standing than an MP52 does. And like, I was that guy that got the Make Toys and retired MP11. You know, I like to make toys, but after I got the new one, I look at how he looks. I look at the face sculpt. You can't even see the Make Toys face barely. Like, so like, you know, it's I think it's a better figure than people give it credit for. I think if it was like $150, it'd be like the next like, you know, like greatest thing ever. But because of the cost, you know, obviously when it costs more, you should have higher standards for it.
Yeah.
And I can't even tell you that it hits $250 standards, but I will tell you that I believe it is better than what I had before.
Hmm.
Is it $100 better? Maybe not.
Well,
But then again,
plastic.
that MP11 was like $200 and something for a while when you couldn't get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's up there. That's what I'm pointing at.
Well, plastic changes, designs change. I mean, as time goes on, things get better with time. You know what I mean? Like with new stuff and new designs.
But I had it in my mind after watching some reviews and hearing people talk. You know, a lot of people talk but didn't even have it. I was really ready to get disappointed. I almost sold it without opening it. Because, like, everything I saw was negative, and all the talk was negative.
Mm-hmm.
And I finally opened it up because the best person to judge your shit is you. So I decided I'm gonna open it up because if I open it, I can still get my money back because you couldn't get them at the time. So I opened it up and I was really surprised how much I liked it because I had to transform it. It comes in jet mode.
Yeah.
So like it's a good figure. Like, is it too expensive? Probably. But like I'm just lucky enough that I can still afford that shit.
Yeah.
Granted, I always get mine from Amazon Japan, so I do get it cheaper.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Shout out to Amazon Japan. Sorry about long time
That
ago.
seems to be the place to get. Yeah.
Sorry about like 60 years ago, but I appreciate it.
So you would say MP52 over Unicron or Unicron over MP52?
It's tough because if you asked me if I could only have one, I couldn't give you an answer. Because like I like them both the same amount, but like I already had a Starscream, but the Unicron I had before is like the Unicron trilogy Unicron.
Right.
And despite how much I love him, like he is not good. And in fact, mine still has a sombrero on his head. My thing
That's pretty
for a
funny.
while was I would find like little like action figure hats and I would buy them and like little action figure stuff. Like I have some little liquor bottles too. And I would like take the little hats and put them on random Transformers around the house. And so Unicron has a sombrero and I don't know what they call it, but like the oh man, there's like I'm Jewish too, and I forget what we call it too, but the shawl. He's got a shawl.
Oh yeah.
So like he's fully decked out, like and like he's also on top of my DTOF. I can't reach him, so he's gonna have it for a while. Cause I'm not getting on a ladder to touch his ass again either.
Oh my god.
But yeah, like I said, there hasn't really been a lot coming out lately.
No.
And like it's hard. Like this year, I really can't tell you what I got. Like everything I got this year,
Mm-hmm.
Like
So.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead, sorry. What were you saying?
I was gonna say, if you had to ask me what the best figure in my collection is, it's probably the Flame Toys Tarn. Like even though you don't transform, like that is.
Oh, he doesn't know that story.
He doesn't know the story. My kids took Tarn. Tarn is it's a soft spot for me. He's my alter ego, and I had this Flame Toys Tarn sitting right here to the left of me for Lord knows how long, and then I got the MMC Tarn next to it, and I was waiting for the female when they made that female version of Tarn. I was going for that too because I wanted the whole triumvirate like sitting here in the middle of the shelf here. Like as soon as you walk into the room, bam.
Tarn.
And one day I came home from work and my kids were in my room and Flame Toys Tarn was no more.
They were playing with Tarn. Oh,
they were not just playing with Tarn, they were studying anatomy with Tarn. I bet he's really expensive now, isn't he? Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He was expensive to start out with.
Yeah.
And that's also one of the parts where I say, sorry, Ralphie, just in short, where I feel like I had a copy of Tarn that wasn't as good nearly, and for the price that is actually costing it, this thing needs to be 100% through the whole run.
That sucks. Yeah, because mine's great. I love that thing. I love the drift too. They kind of started to go off a tangent a little bit, and I fell out of that. I have the Star Saber in the box still somewhere. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I don't want to open it enough to where I can't still sell it as new. Because I saw that Megatron, and I wish I actually pre-ordered that Megatron, and I canceled it after I got the Star Saber. It's not that it's good, just the Star Saber is tiny. Like, he looks small even compared to Drift, you know?
Yeah.
Like, what did
Yeah.
they do? Is that they can only use so much plastic, so they put the wings and crap on them and make it smaller? That Megatron looks like money, though. I wish I bought that Megatron. But, like, Bomber Megatron lasted for, like, what, 6 issues?
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
I don't need $300 6-issue Megatron.
Right.
I am kind of stingy, I guess. Now that I think about it, I gotta really like it to spend money on it.
I'm stingy too. Shit, I don't blame you at all. Like I'm probably the only guy alive who doesn't have an MP36.
Yeah.
Because I just was too stingy to spend that money, and then
No, it's a good figure.
it's a good figure, and then
Which one's
what is it?
MP36 again?
Megatron.
The
Megatron.
Megatron, and then it got the what the hell transform? Was it transform element?
Yeah.
I wound up getting their. I wound up getting their MP36, and that back cable. They totally did away with the back cable and that whole panel-y kind of look. It just fit better, and I was like, dude, $99 at the time for a knockoff that was actually better than the Hasbro product. It was a no-brainer for me, so I wound up getting that one. And you know, to this day, I get the crap kicked out of me for that. But I was stingy, man. I was stingy. To me, that was the first masterpiece figure that broke that $200 mark, and I was just like, I don't know if I want to spend that kind of dough on that back cable, like that whole.
Little did you know they were just getting started.
Yeah.
On that
Now,
price point.
shit. Then MP44 came on. They were like, yeah, screw
$400.
$100.
I think mine was way cheaper than that though. Like the Amazon Japan pre-order was like $100, $150 cheaper.
Yeah.
Because whenever the price drops, they drop your price too. So like that Megatron, the Masterpiece Beast Wars Megatron that was like $350 everywhere, I paid like $230 for him. You know what I mean?
Oh wow.
That was Amazon Japan, brand new. Yeah.
Nice.
And I always forget that shit's coming too, so he just shows up on my porch. I'm like, oh, look, from Japan.
Nice.
Yeah, and that's also why I went a lot with third party now, not with official, because MP52 is just way too expensive. If you ask me, like I have the market toys. Yeah, I have the market toys now, and I also reviewed the Crimson Wings. If I wouldn't have gotten the market toys, I would have gone with the Crimson Wings because this is pretty much damn perfect.
Well, that new one looks like it's better than all the ones we had before.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's up. I don't know about compared to the MP52, but they look comparable. You know what I mean?
Check my buddy's channel. I mean, it's in German, but Sentinel Bay Reviews did a 3-piece. We did all 3 in a comparison.
Yeah.
All right, folks.
Dude.
It looks like we've hit past the 2 hours of Shade Market.
Nah, that's all right.
See, Justin, for being so damned interesting.
I know,
right?
We're gonna have to do a follow-up.
Yeah.
Oh man, this thing's about to hit too. I can feel it bubbling up in the back of my head too. It could be a stroke. I don't know.
God damn.
As we do towards the end of any of our episodes, we all do our little bit of our outro. So where can we find you, our world famous internet personality, Mr. Justin L?
On the wall of your local post office.
Or a Walmart, right?
America's most wanted.
Right now, you can't find me on Facebook.
I know, that's right.
You can find me in the chats. You can find me on Reddit. Just look for the most downvoted guy on there because I just do nothing but hate the whole time. You can find me at work. You can't really find me anywhere right now, actually. I'm kind of hard to find when I'm not on Facebook. It's the only place I go. I am on Instagram. You can dig up our old TKO stuff and listen to that if you want to do. It's a good time. It's hilarious. It's probably timeless because about less than halfway through it, we actually kind of stopped talking about the toys most of the time. We just talked about it. And yeah.
Nice.
Find me, you know where to look.
And you, Mr. Timmy, Mr. Tim K.
Oh yeah, you can find me on most Sundays/Thursdays with You Find Gentlemen. Otherwise, you can find me on Facebook at TimK81, I believe. So in the Facebook groups too. YouTube at Tim K's Nerdcrate, Facebook at Tim K's Nerdcrate, Instagram at _nerd_crate, and Twitter too at Crate Nerd, but that is more inactive than anything else. So yeah, a little more silent than usual today, but head is a little bit full to the brim. So hopefully next week with a more loose and flabby mouth.
I understand. And you, Mr. Boricua, Mr. Vendetta, just came back from the islands.
You will no longer find me at the local cockfight. So
That was a good fucking
Hey, dude, that was the first time we said that word tonight.
Yeah, that's right.
You did pretty well.
Yeah, because usually we use it.
Heck yeah, I did.
Courtney fights.
Did you
There were
win?
Courtney fights all day.
Heck yeah, I did. But you can.
There's a part of me that just wants to like berate you for participating in that, but there's another part of me that wishes I was there.
Dude, if you do ever go, make sure you got those edibles with you. It enhances the spirits so better.
My
It makes
wife's
it
dad,
so
my wife's dad is full-blooded Puerto Rican. She got family there, dude.
nice.
So we could go.
But otherwise, you can find me on Instagram at the Vendetta. You can find me on Facebook as Ralphie the Vendetta Rodriguez. I've been silent on my social media for the last month or so because of personal crap. But stuff's gonna start rolling again. You could also find me at V's Toy Box, VS_Toy Box. Also on the gram, I share some of my hauls and things like that there. I haven't posted in a while, and that's gonna get hopefully busier soon. And
Nice.
of course, every Thursday you will find me here with the likes of these fine gentlemen here at the Nerds Have Spoken. And that's pretty much it for now. I do finally have a TikTok. So maybe I'll start getting involved with some of that debauchery, and maybe you get me doing some. Yeah, maybe you start getting me to do some dances and stuff on there. And we'll see what happens.
You mean TikTok, the 3 calorie Vimeo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 calorie Vimeo.
Oh my God! I swear to God, if I see you doing like the TikTok videos of like all the hot moms and shit and dads or whatever.
Oh, God.
Well, I'm thinking of doing that one of my silhouette with like the red background.
Oh, that one
Yeah,
where
I'm
it's
thinking
like
Make money on there?
people do. That's
I'll find out.
OnlyFans.
Oh, yeah.
What about you, Jay?
You can find me. Well, first off, Justin, you're the man. I've known you for years. Thank you for coming on and chilling with us. It was
Thanks for
fun.
having me.
Yes,
It's
absolutely.
I
You're
can't wait
welcome
to see all you
anytime.
guys again, too, man. It's taking too damn long. Been a
Yeah,
hell
it's
of a
what
year.
with 3 weeks now. I guess we got 3 weeks left. I think
Yeah.
to hang out again.
I wrote that shit on the calendar, too. It's a big old chunk on the calendar, man, at work.
Hell yeah.
Don't call me.
Yeah. Right. You could find me. Like I said, thanks again for coming on, hanging out with us. Last week it was a little rough. We couldn't make it. We were a little tired. I was a little tired. Just life shit happens. So you will find this episode this coming Thursday. We'll be starting to record more frequent. A couple of weeks we've had a lot of stuff going on with summer and everything. So. You can find me in Facebook groups as Jason Lowry. You can find me on Xbox as the Clutch 2345. Sometimes you can find me at a dispensary, depending on how the week is. And everybody got quiet. They're like,
You can find me on you can find me on OnlyFans at Bear Rug.
yeah, right. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much about it. Well, shout out to the Total Package Podcast. My wife and them are on there whenever they get on. It's been a while since she's been on. She's been taking a break, so we'll see if it continues or whatever else. But and shout out to the Roman Collectors and the Hardcore Collectors group and all the people we got to see over at Retrocon. It was awesome going to see Cybertronic Spree and everybody there and getting loaded and hanging out and watching the band without their costumes on, which was pretty cool. So
Did Chuck get drunk? Nice.
But if
A little bit. So yeah, but anyways, that's it for me. What about you, Coco?
well, y'all can find me on the YouTubes at Cocoasmoove619 and at the Instagram at Cocoasmoove. You won't hardly ever find me on Facebook because I ain't trying to get canceled. I keep my opinions to my friends, and in these late night secret chats. And
The secret chats.
that's right.
I can find you on Facebook if I shoot you some new nice retro wave shit.
That's right. I love it when every single time Tim throws something from Bandcamp that I'm like, oh man, I can like
You
Shout out
can
to
find him
Yes.
Skywalker.
You can find him on
I'd like-
OnlyFans.
I would like-
Filipiner.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. I got myself out of a lot of chats, but what I forgot to mention is how much I really do miss the times when I used to listen to all your guys' banter, JL, you, Chris, and JC, and Eric, and all.
The
all
Peener
of
chat,
that
right?
stuff.
Is that still going on?
Yeah, it's still a thing.
I'm sure it
It
is.
ain't
though.
dead yet.
I had to get myself out because, man, one of the biggest things is it just sucks being the only dude from this far away. Well, Tim can relate.
Yeah, because we'll be like going off. We'll be
I
going
sure
off
can.
at like 5 in the morning and shit.
Right. And I'd be like, I'm like, man, y'all could close. Y'all get to hang out and do some stuff. Well, I can't. Just gonna stay here, be bitter and salty, and by myself. Well, at any rate, y'all see. We'll see you guys, viewers in the next Thursday. And with that said, the nerds have spoken.
Boom.
We out.
That's fun.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Be good to each other.